Yeah. Welcome to episode 304 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the 4 greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are, Cliff.
Those are G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, and Transformers.
Yes, they are. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it every other week here live in YouTube, Sunday, 4 p.m. Mountain. And there was a time change. Everybody set their clocks. Anybody got manual clocks anymore?
But I will tell you, the first thing I did when I woke up, Slick, is I Googled time in Colorado, because I know there's a couple states that don't do it.
Arizona and Hawaii.
So yeah, I was like, fuck, is Colorado one of those states?
Yeah, my 12-year-old daughter is like, oh my God, why do we even have this? I'm like, the fall is a good one. Like, you're up, you're ready to go, and it's 8:15 in the morning on a Sunday. You can get a lot done. She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, okay. So yeah, we'll see. She wants to vote it down. We'll see when she's voting age what we do here.
Yeah.
If you can't make the live show, kick it with us on our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when shows are being recorded and posted, follow the page at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see everything we're talking about, including links to how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Podcasts RSS feed, you can go hit up openyourtoys.com, upper right hand corner. Also links to everything we're talking about. So if you are wanting to see things because you're listening to the audio podcast, you can do that. You can send us an email. You can send us a voicemail like Evil King did. Hey, just figured out how to integrate those into StreamYard, so that's even better. Let's see. You can. If you want to leave us a voicemail, 720-235-TOYS, 720-235-8697. Support the show, Amazon and eBay. Where can people find you, Cliff?
They can find me posting in the group under Red Menace or on Instagram as Associate of Horror. And I am celebrating my 16 years clean today.
Oh, wow. Like actual today, 16
November
years?
November 3rd is my clean date.
Congrats.
Cool,
congrats. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's also a National Sandwich Day. Did you know
Right
that?
on.
Did you have a sandwich?
I had Wingstop at about 11:30.
Oh, that's not too bad. Was it a chicken sandwich?
No, it was just wings. Wingstop, baby.
Hey, I love their lemon pepper chicken sandwich. Mwah. Like, it's hard for me to get away from like flaming hot buffalo, but lemon pepper is the way to my heart.
My two flavors right now are Parmesan garlic and Cajun rub.
Oh, yeah.
They're both dry. They're really good.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm not into dry rubs, so it's when I find a good lemon pepper, and Wingstop just happens to have one of the best lemon peppers I've ever had. Word up, Shane Dog.
Oh man, dude, I made chili yesterday. Do you know that? You didn't know that, but
I did not know that.
I made 2 different chilies, and in the end, I ended up just combining them. There was a spicy one and then a bland one. Man, that bland one was just, I was like, this needs something. So I just dumped the spicy in there.
Called Mr. and Mrs. Tenement chili.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm in the group. I'm in the Open Your Toys group. I'm just on Facebook as myself, and I'm on Instagram under Toy Pit Co. And don't forget the underscores.
Yeah, you don't want to know what comes up if you don't put the underscore.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, don't even do it.
Like good old whitehouse.com up in this piece.
Oh my God.
I did. Speaking of whitehouse.com, I did eat a bacon sandwich today, and it was really good, dude.
That's what?
I don't know. I was trying to transition. There's nothing there to work with, so I just went with it.
What's on a bacon sandwich? Like a BLT or?
No, it was literally just 2 pieces of toast, like white bread, and it had butter on the toast, and I just put bacon between it and ate it. It was so good.
Oh, like some carbs with your bacon.
Oh yeah.
If you want to find me, I'm facebook.com/openyourtoys at Slick McFavorite on the gram. Did some content. Hey, watch some amazing movies. Oh my God. I think we need to start putting our letterboxed on here. I went crazy the last 3 or 4 days. I watched probably 13 movies since Halloween Eve. So
I got a
saw
question
that you
for
were
you.
doing Late Night with the Devil.
ooh, yeah, the Joe Bobberini.
How does one find you on that app? Because I joined that thing to find your playlist, and I can't get you. To
I know
pop up.
that
It's weird.
that's what we were talking about after the last show. Like somebody had to find me by going through somebody else.
Yeah, somebody was following me, so I clicked on their profile and saw that you were following them, so I clicked on you. But you can't search for users. It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Weird.
So you can try letterbox.com/Slick McFavorite.
Okay.
And that's like my page. So maybe from there, if you're not me, here, let me try to log out. And just go. Oh, I could just done it.
And also, just a confession, I haven't opened it since that day, which was like 4 weeks ago.
So yeah.
Yeah, my profile even has a QR code, but it doesn't show. Like it doesn't give you a follow button or anything.
I actually got an email. I got an email from Letterboxd today, actually. And they're just like, hey, here's some movies that you have to watch.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they will.
They're called your rushes, Shane.
That's
they're
it.
called your rushes.
That's it, dude. Rushes, exactly.
Let's see here. We got a minute while we do that. What is your profile, Shane?
It's Toy Pit Co. There are no underscores, so be warned.
Okay.
There in that one, you don't put underscores on Letterboxd. So it's all one word. Toy Pit Co.
Yeah, see, here's the
I have
user.
no list.
Yeah, you can search for users.
What, like yours? I put in
and here.
favorite. I put in your name.
All one word, maybe.
I know I tried that, but
Okay.
maybe that's what I don't know.
Well, now I'm following you, so you should be able to follow me.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anyways. Yeah, so follow me at letterboxd.com/Slick McFavorite. All right. What are we drinking? Big gulp with water and lemon?
Lemon water, you know it.
Yeah.
That's
Jane, what about you? You got any?
I'm drinking coffee in half and half. I don't know why I put half and half in it. It just seemed right for the day. But this is this coffin-shaped haunted mansion mug that we got at Disney World.
Hell yeah.
It's got haunted mansion on one side and then this beauty on the other side.
No, that's cool. Hell yeah. I'm a big haunted mansion fan.
Oh my gosh, man.
Going way back, dude. It's 4 decades, bro.
Oh, I love haunted mansion. It's so when we went with Make-A-Wish, okay? And we got in, like, we could go multiple times. I think we just went we just went once, but I mean, we didn't have to wait or anything, but I wanted to go back. And whenever I go back to Disney World, which would be in probably 2026, man, I'm just going to hit that ride up over and over again. I don't know. So beautiful.
We got Mr. Bat Ass joining us. What up? What up?
He's #1 fan.
You got any fun drinking stuff there?
I see a Batman cup.
Yeah.
Country Time mixed with
vodka. With Bombay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's extra tangy.
I got me some more hard Arizona this time. Watermelon. It's a cowboy cocktail.
Cowboy cocktail. I didn't know cowboys love watermelon, but
Oh, that's a very well-known fact.
That and chocolate cake.
That stuff was made in New York City.
But it is good. I don't know what it is about the Arizona drinks where you can like barely taste any booze in them. They must have a slight like booze tinge to begin with. So when you put alcohol, it doesn't change the taste.
I actually didn't know they made alcoholic drinks. I'm just familiar with like the iced teas and
Yeah,
the
me
Arnold
too. The
Palmers.
Arizona Ice.
Yeah, these are newer. I've had one on, I think at least one on the show before, the regular iced tea. So, all right, who we got joining us? We got Evil King in the house, Cowabunga Dude, Brankalizer, Absolute Collecting. That's right. Lucas James up in this piece started his own channel, doing some toy hunting and shit. I lived it. Yeah, he did a video for the King County, what do they
Chicago
call it?
Toy Show.
Boom.
King County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, some amazing stuff. I'm like, that is not at all. I mean, the biggest difference is all the amount of vintage that was there. Like ours just doesn't have a lot of vintage, and if it does, they're all beat to hell, like beater cards and stuff you'd buy to open. But we just don't have any like big dealers here repping big, like nice vintage pieces.
Yeah,
dude, what I'm sure his video did not communicate is the scale of the King County or the Chicago Toy Show, dude. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I've heard stories about it. Like, it's going out into annexes and shit like that, so it's not even all in the same building anymore.
Oh, dude, there's like 4 or 5 different buildings. There's one section that's all indoors. And you could be in just that for like 3 hours and still not see everything. It's just awesome. Endless.
Holy shit.
That is
endless.
Awesome.
I can't go anymore. No, I can't. I try to limit it to like once every 2 or 3 years, just because it's just if I don't go, I don't have FOMO.
Exactly.
If I don't see it, I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, right.
Well, and seeing that'd be hard for my toy show going because I'm the guy that does the loop. All right, and I pick out everything that looks good.
Too. Yeah, I walk around, and then
if it's still there when I go back, it was meant to be.
Yeah,
that. And I've missed some really good stuff by being that person, but it's no big deal. I don't go home on eBay and then start adding it to my watch.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say this. To do a full loop at the Chicago Toy Show would probably take you 3 hours.
Yeah,
holy shit.
That's the once around.
My god, man.
It's huge.
Well, I'll be coming out there. Now you guys got a Toys R Us. We know Lucas James is out there. Who else was that? Somebody else said they were out in Chicago too when we were talking about
Arturo.
Arturo Valle, the guy that did our intro and outro videos. He's out there too. So
King County Toy Show, dude, is 14 minutes from my front door.
No way.
Don't go to it, Jesus,
dude. It's $10, and if I don't pay the $10. I don't buy anything.
I always, whenever I pay for a toy show, I'm like, I'm fucking leaving with something.
Yeah,
it's like it's the whole thing. It's like if I'm not there, I don't know what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Well, now you can go to Absolute Collecting. Here, and let me put this up here. What was I getting here? Oh, here. The hell, there was one I wanted to show on here. Anyways. Oh, we still got to do dinners too. So there you go. That's how you spell that there.
Is that Bill Bixby?
It is.
Here?
I think it is.
It looks like an AI Bill Bixby.
So yeah, go follow him on the tubes and on Letterboxd. Shane, he just found you, so he's following you.
Oh, right on.
He says 3 outdoor buildings and 2 indoor buildings that are considered 6 sections.
Yeah, there's 2 outdoor buildings that are pretty much insulated, except for the ends where you enter. And then there's 1 outdoor building that's completely open to the elements. And that's where like the dregs, that's where like the flea market tables are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a really fun show, but like I said, it's huge, it's exhausting, and I try to only go in once every couple of years. But I always do the October show. April and July are fucking hot as balls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The July. Okay. Well, that's good then. All right. You're going to see me next October, Cliff. He doesn't know who Bill Bixby is.
He's Bruce Banner from the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Yeah.
Or David Banner, I guess.
Yeah.
He said it's an AI of Ted Bundy.
All right. Well, if you Google Bill Bixby, that pretty much tracks.
Yeah, they're similar. They got the similar hairdo.
They have very, very similar vibes.
All right. Well, let's get into some listener feedbacks and questions. Since now I know how to do this, I believe I go here. I go to music. All right, here we go. Voicemail from Evil King.
Hey, Slick, I got a question for the show. Have you ever been at a convention and then you're at a table and some guy is doing a deal with the seller at the table for an item that like you're kind of interested in, but the guy's like lowballing or he's like not willing to pay as much as you could? Would you like break into that? Would you cut into that deal in front of the two of them and say, "Hey, I'll pay you what you want, Mr. Seller Guy"? I was wondering about convention etiquette in situations like that. All right, that was my question. Do you break into some other guy's business because you think he's kind of not willing to pay as much as you would right there, right at the con, right at a table? Would you bust into somebody else's deal? All right, bye-bye.
I would not.
That's a good question. I wouldn't either.
That's rude. It's bad etiquette, man.
Dude. Terrible etiquette.
People have done it tried to do it at my table, and I just said, I'm helping this guy right now. I'll be right with you. I don't do it. And there's been times where I've just like fucking face palmed because they take the deal and I'm like, fuck. I was just hoping they wouldn't do the deal and I would buy it. But yeah, I'm not gonna, to me, toy collecting is first come, first serve. Period.
Yeah.
Right. You know, like
that's the joy of it, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you're the first, and sometimes you're the last. So, but no.
But especially if there's already a conversation going on, you cannot break into that.
That's bad etiquette. Bad etiquette.
And if that seller sells it for that low of a price to a dude who's being pushy, well, that's his problem, not mine.
Yeah.
But wait, what's the item? What's the item in question?
That doesn't matter.
And another big one that I've never done, but I've seen people do, and a person did it at my table. I'm usually like, with what I got, I'm usually going to be the lowest in the room. But people that said, "Oh, I saw that over at this other table for cheaper," that shit. I've had a guy do that at my table, and I've seen it at other people's table, and I'm just like, dude.
To go over to another table.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
What are you doing here?
And I'll have a better chance of selling mine.
Yeah. I also, and I'm sure I've talked about this on the show before, I do not engage with anyone who doesn't have a price tag.
Yeah, me neither.
If it's not priced, I'm not talking to you.
I guess I shouldn't say I won't. I shouldn't say I never will. But it is a rare situation when I really want something. I guess the last time I did it was this summer. A guy had Ronin Warriors. Do you guys remember that? I'm sure Shane probably remembers. But
yeah, I vaguely remember.
They
Playmates
were like
Bandai,
armored.
Right? Yeah, Playmates or Bandai.
Yeah, I was going to say probably Playmate or probably Bandai, but anyways, they had the main dude, and I think he's Ryu and Ronin as well. They had the main guy on card, not labeled, like behind his booth. So I had to wait and ask him the price. And then it was ridiculous. Like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, I won't ask a price. So if you're not pricing your shit at a show, you're losing customers. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, dude. That's just sloppy. Like if you don't actually take the time. I mean, it just takes those little post-it notes, And just,
Playmates. I mean, that's part of my set. Oh, it was Playmates? Crazy.
Yeah.
Playmates. I mean, the packaging does kind of remind me of Playmates. But
yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even see the logo. As soon as I saw the package, I'm like, yeah, that's a Playmates product.
It's not Saint Seiya, is it? Just like ported over to America? Is it actually?
I don't know
property.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know what the anime background is. They were KB toys that were a lot of like my weird, like obscure things I love are because KB clearanced them out and I bought a bunch as a kid. And now I have a nostalgic connection to it, you know.
Exactly.
The 3 for $10 bin.
Yeah.
Not the truth, man.
KJ Smith in the house. What's up? All right. I think everybody answered, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Bad etiquette.
Yep. Get into
because now you got a guy who's going to shiv you at some point during that show. Like,
right?
Yeah. What is that stuck in my back?
It's a shank.
All right. We got first up con news. So, Cliff, if you want to go take a break, we'll be talking about Transformers for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about the third-party panel slides in full?
Yeah, we are. We're going to go fast.
Why don't we do this one last? And then we can discuss all the fun stuff, and then I go smoke.
All right. I'll do that. Hey, fuck it. Why not? We're free here. We'll go on to the MCM and do all the rest of the con news. And we'll circle back. All right. First up, MCM out in London, which at some point I knew what that meant, but now I don't anymore. So let's see. For vintage collection, we get Aurora Singh. Aura Singh. Yeah, she looks great. Not gonna pay $17 though. And then this one, Cliff, what were you complaining about this one?
What was the thing with this?
They will refuse to make a Carson Teva.
And what's a Carson Teva?
Carson Teva is the older kind of heavy set Asian pilot.
Yeah, the Asian guy.
He's been on Mandalorian.
Yeah,
he's been on Book of Boba Fett.
He's been on Andor.
Yeah, he wasn't on Andor.
No, he wasn't on Andor.
No.
Okay, yeah.
He was on Kim's Convenience.
Yes, Kim's Convenience.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they'll make every character that's been in the show except for Carson Teva.
Is it because they can't get his likeness, or
he's a huge nerd, dude? He is a huge nerd.
Yeah, there's no way. Channel. Yeah, there's no way.
So it's just funny to me that they'll make this generic,
random pilot,
but not Carson Teva, who's quite literally been on in every Disney Plus show that takes place in the post original trilogy timeline.
I didn't realize they hadn't made him, but you're right. I was like, no, they've made him in Black Series.
They have not made
Vehicle Driver.
Because even when he's wearing his outfit and stuff, like he's
got his
the council
rebel jacket,
the rebel jacket and stuff. Yeah.
And so just my complaint was that it's amazing. And then Shane, I think, made the good point. It's like they can't make him. He's still actively on the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It would make way too much sense.
Yeah, they can't make a character who's you can see weekly.
we got at least 5 years out before he's on a figure.
Maybe they're just like trying to drum up demand.
Yeah.
But where's the demand for this pilot? If you're going to put a pilot slot in,
I want that
why not make
pilot.
Carson Teva? I got no dog in this hunt. I'm not going to buy it, even if they do make it. I just think it's really strange that they haven't made him yet.
I think I would give them if they did even vintage collection. I might, just because I love the actor so much.
Yeah.
So. Let's see, Black Series, some heavy hitters, Luminara and Tully. We also get one of my favorites, Shakti, up in the house. Those big, gorgeous, they're not braids, but tentacles.
Whatever.
Would you call them tentacles?
head horns. Like, I don't know. Like.
The Sebulba is really interesting. This is an interesting choice for a 6-inch figure, in my opinion.
I think it's pretty great because Sebulba is pretty memorable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, enough that we've gotten Doug's and other fiction now. So
yeah, like he's pretty humorous. I think this is a pretty good choice. Everyone's complaining that there's no pod racer, but it's like.
You can make a 6-inch pod, especially his is huge.
Yeah,
like
a massive one,
Anakin's is like 1/4 the scale. I've got my little micro galaxy squadron over here 2-pack. All right, so that was some Star Wars. Here, let's do this before we move on to stuff I actually have the links for. I didn't get the G.I. Joe showing at MCM. Boom, 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 boom. That's Frag Viper, the new lists. Is this maybe why? Did they not cover it? Oh, I don't think His Tank covered it. This is all older news.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw it on G.I. Joe, one of the G.I. Joe discussion groups.
Yeah, I saw the Canadian club for me.
I think even
and was it just those? It was just the 2 digital renders, or did they announce something else?
They announced the 3 next retro figures, which is Flint, Sunbow Cover Girl.
Yeah,
and who's
Torch.
the other one?
Was it Torch?
No, it wasn't Torch. Blowtorch was one of the main. It was Flint, Sunbow Cover Girl.
Oh shit!
And Jesus, why am I so stupid? There you go.
That's those. But that I was like, I haven't seen Toy Hype in a long time. I'm glad to know that he's still out there doing it. Let's see. Well, here's the full force if you want a really in-depth take on this, considering I don't even fucking have it as a thing. No, Frag Viper. Okay. How about we do this? MCM G.I. Joe. How about that?
I'm going to say that Blowtorch just looks fantastic.
Yeah, dude, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, Televiper?
Oh, yeah, Televiper.
Televiper, okay. Oh,
because
cool.
The one that comes with the Trouble Bubble has he has flesh arms, but they're painted black to make it look like an Under Armour long sleeve, because he had a Caucasian head, an African American head, and then a helmeted head.
Oh, so they didn't want to make the different.
They didn't want to make the different arms or give him long sleeves, so they just painted his flesh arms black, like black, not African American.
Well, everybody knows I hate military-looking military guys.
We talked about this already.
So Blowtorch, Blowtorch is my boy up in here. Some red and yellow all over this bitch.
I think he looks really cool.
Yeah, he does. He looks amazing.
And so he'll be a $33 one? Is that what we're guessing?
I don't know. He looks he's got the same accessories that Torch does.
Yeah, I think a $24.99 on that.
Interesting. Yeah. And then you wanted to chime in on this Frag Viper. Oh, what's this smoking bomb thing?
Because he has the highlights.
Yeah, and he throws grenades.
He is foreign to me. I never.
Okay, so that's my hot take. I have never liked Frag Viper. He had the weird yellow bodysuit. His helmet didn't look cool. He's never a character that I ever owned, or I don't think I ever played with.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's just not one of the Vipers that I connected to.
Yeah, the only Frag Vipers I know is they did exclusives with them for the G.I. Joe Club and shit, but interesting. And then and then we saw the retro reveals, so
which is hilarious because I bought an extra Flint back in the day to cut away the body armor to make a more retro Flint. So now I'll just buy this and I'll use the other Flint for something else.
There you go. All right. Constructicon. So that was the big talk at the show. They showed off the Constructicons, and so they're basically just making a improved version of the old one, kind of changing some proportions to make the Devastator a little bit more beefy and less tall and spindly, but the bots, there's not a ton of change. They're adding elbows in certain places and knees, of course doing the ankle tilt, which is now a requirement of all Transformers. But the price also isn't going to be that bad. I think I totaled everything up and it's going to be $190. They did talk about how they will be released in subsequent waves, or is that what, adjacent waves, and there will be no reissues. So they're like, if you want Devastator, make sure you're buying them when each wave comes out. Don't wait thinking there'll be a reissue.
Gift box.
Yeah. Well, they did say that they said people asked us about a gift box. We can say it'll be, if we do one, it'll at least be 2 to 3 years out. And so it just basically means they're not planning it right now, because they're planning for a year from now right now. So, but I guarantee you a box set is coming, and that's, I think, what I'm going to hold out for. I literally have my other Devastator still out, and the Devastator I actually like better is the downsized one that's in scale with the other combiners. So I've never been one that Devastator needs to be so much bigger than everybody else.
They did the comparison with the Motormaster.
Yeah, and he looked good. That looked good to me. Like he's like a head bigger, and that seems about right. And
then listening to people analyze the way that they're talking about those case breakdowns, the way that Nate was talking about those, what he's talking about is like how that's going to cause retailers to just order it a little bit more frequently. So really, it should have a shelf presence.
Yeah,
like pretty decent shelf presence.
I love the hunt for them. Like when I was collecting Menasor, like again, I would go every week looking for the next piece that was coming out.
Piece. Yeah, and that's the reason why they're doing it this way, is because everybody missed Breakdown.
Yeah,
and so now he's like $100 figure or something. You know. Let's see. So, let's see. They also had a Transformers cabinet that had some of the newer stuff they've been talking about. First up, you get the Omega Prime up in this bitch. Studio Series, we get an in-hand look at the Mandalorian, which canceled my pre-order on him. I was proud. I didn't get sucked up into the hype.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So these were okay. These are all.
I wasn't gonna order any of those Black Series figures that you showed because I'm really trying to just not bend to that temptation at all. But my wife wanted the Luminara Unduli and the Shaq T. She loves the female Jedi figures. So.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's a good focus. If you're gonna have a focus, female Jedis is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Bunga Dude says he's good on his old Devastator. Yeah, Evil King says one and done for any wave is going to result in a lot of missed toys. If scalpers buy up one guy, then everyone is screwed. And that's, dude, we have the Classics Voltron at my Target. So we've got 2 Black Lions and we have 2 sets of 3 lions. And I haven't figured out which one, but someone bought 2 of the same lion. So now there's 8 of these lions clogging our shelves that you can't create a Voltron with. Unless you want to double up the limbs.
You know, if you got really desperate on those, I ended up having to finish and get the green lion just off Voltron.com. I paid like a little bit more.
Oh, no, I was lucky enough to get mine all in stores and on sale and shit. That was one I was not missing. So.
Nice. Pretty cool.
Toys collapsing behind me. All right.
That should be.
Hasbro reducing pipeline reveals, and this is kind of in particular to Star Wars, but I think that I think this probably would go across brands to preserve a surprise for figures once in a while. Star Wars is one thing. Transformers is, I don't think, ever been able to surprise anyone. So I don't know where it might help them, but I'm all for it. I mean, especially having, now we have, and they're all kind of like right in a row. Now we have San Diego Comic-Con, we got PulseCon, we got 1027, we have MCM, we have New York Comic-Con. Toy Fair is now, isn't that in like 2 weeks? Isn't it in November now?
No, I don't think there's going to be a Toy Fair
Yeah, I don't
until
know, man.
2025 now.
Oh, that's even crazier.
Yeah, because
They've
there
had-
was some weird
Yeah.
scheduling hiccup.
So yeah, I'm just like, I don't really care.
Since
Come on,
COVID.
let's be honest. When was the last time a Star Wars pipeline reveal moved the needle for anybody?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, oh, okay, awesome.
You picked that random character that we all never
Yeah,
thought
that's
about.
random.
making him again, huh? What
Yeah.
about Anakin that no one ever bought and it's been released in archive twice? No, we're not
Oh,
gonna
I
go
was
with
going to
another-
say, what about Prince Seizure? Seizure. Easy for me to say. But he wasn't even a pipeline reveal. He was like, hey, he's done and up for pre-order tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then he sold out, right?
Yeah. Brink says he knows somebody that bought all the red lions in his area.
Oh my
But all right, so that was MCM 1027, and I think they just more talked about Constructicons for Transformers, but GI Joe, the big reveal was Nemesis Enforcer, which we had pretty much seen.
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, this is based on the new Skybound comic with a little bit of vintage tossed in there. His
especially those
little
tentacles, the tentacle
yeah.
backpack.
Yeah, the arthropod or whatever it is.
Basically, you pre-ordered him, and then he was shipping the next day.
Yeah, I already have my shipping. He should be here tomorrow.
Yeah, mine should be here this week. Yeah.
So, yeah, and that was crazy. Like, I just happened into it. I didn't watch any news that weekend, anything like that, and I caught the pre-order while it was still premium only, because I guess he's now sold out. There's been reports that he's popped in and out.
I fluked out on him. Like, I watched it, I saw it was on premium, and then he was like not available, and then I just happened to come on, and it was like, oh, he's available.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then next day, I'm like, money's left my account, and I don't know about it. And then suddenly, 2 days later, I get a notice saying, "Oh, your item has left the building." Well, what item was that?
Oh, and this arthropod is bendy. I love that.
Yeah.
The little bendy holes up in there. Oh,
That's a throwback to the vintage, right?
Yeah. He had the little
but the vintage wasn't bendy, right?
No,
Wasn't
it was
he
just
a little
rubbery and
floppy?
pliable.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right. Then Star Wars at 1027. For vintage collection, we get some Acolyte figure or an Acolyte figure and some Obi-Wan Kenobi up in here. What's this? The third variant of the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I think.
Yeah, there's like Wandering Jedi, then there's like Final Look Jedi, and then there's
Jedi.
depressing blue tunic.
Hate my life Jedi.
But I think the big one here, if you're a Clone Wars fan, is Savage Opress. Oversized figure. He's got his big chopping axe and dual lightsaber there. But I love Savage. So he went on Jomo. He wasn't pre-ordered. But and then I think they just did more Constructicons. What I'd like to see here, let me see if we can find this. Constructicon, or what I want is Devastator. I thought that might have been at the MCM case. They have a grayscale model. What are we calling this? Studio Series Devastator.
Yeah, I think isn't he supposed to be Studio Series?
Yeah, he is Studio Series. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cartoon. 86 Devastator. Maybe they'll have the grayscale. No, this is just the one picture of it. God damn it. News sites, get better.
Right.
Let's
how are we
see.
supposed to do our site if your site is?
Yeah, we're just mooching off your news. Do it better. Let's see. Devastator Studio Series, grayscale model. I don't know. And how about we just look at images? No, that's the old movie one. Holy shit, bro. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. The Devastator did look better, and they did show it. If you really care enough and want to do a deep dive into it, it did look a lot more chunkier and that kind of shit. So I do want it, but like I say, they'll do the inevitable box set. And then that'll be good for me. Like, even though my Devastator isn't the proportions I want, having them in the box set, knowing I own them will be enough.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we literally just talked about that.
Not me, man. I pre-ordered both of those suckers. I just like,
Yeah.
yep.
You're like done.
Purchase. Indiscriminately.
Yeah, I put the word out. So,
and then we had this weird. This was revealed at Luca 24 Comics and Games, which is a con, I guess. But they revealed this, and now it's up for pre-order. Vintage collection Chopper in Imperial disguise.
what a fucking joke! You mean you just repainted that fucking guy and he called him?
I guarantee you, I guarantee you, this sells out. Like,
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
it
I was
does.
gonna say, I
Of course it does.
actually really like this version myself.
Fucking ridiculous.
Chopper's a fan favorite. I'm not gonna knock him for
dude.
releasing another Chopper.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
is cool.
when do they not just take any mold and repaint it 3 or 4 times? You know? All right, and then not lastly, because we're going to circle back to TFCon, we get Mattel Creations revealed, announced 6 months in advance, or 5 months in advance. This will not be happening until March 6th. I was doing the show notes. I'm like, why can't I find any news on this? This should be hot news, and because it's fucking 5 months.
I bet you this
now.
is what's replacing Toy Fair for Mattel.
Yeah.
For Mattel. Yeah, probably.
I logged in and I'm just waiting until March. Okay. I'm just like sitting here.
Refreshing the screen.
Yep.
Is it March yet? Oh shit. All right, Cliff, time to take your break. Let's hit some
right.
TFCon Baltimore dealer room action. Okay, so I'm gonna lean heavily on you. We get the Iron Factory Vina Kaiser. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. But anyways, looking really good here. And Shane, don't forget you're muted if you're trying to chime in on any of this.
Yeah, no, thank you. I just was going to rip these little protective sheets off these acrylic stands, and they're like.
I love those are the little Temu stands, the little acrylic that you screw together.
Yeah, they're Amazon. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
ASMR right there for you.
the Temu ones are the same way.
Oh, nice.
So do you know what this Devastator is?
So is this the same one that they showed in grayscale in the other photos of this?
I don't know.
Or is this a different company? Yeah, I am.
We'll get to
super
some more detailed pictures, but it's on the table with MMC's perfect ruination, fucking Bruticus ruination.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude!
Oh, these color verses look so sad.
Is Brink on tonight? Is Brian Brink on?
Yeah,
Oh,
Brink's
cool.
here.
He might be an excellent source to tap for some of the info on this, just because I'm not super deep into third party, but
Yeah.
I did just browse those. But there's a lot of Iron Factory. Yeah, and then there's like the TF Source booth, which looks like a booth from our local toy show, like all the little post-it notes on it. Oh yeah, those hats work perfectly with those.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting little custom shop. This King Grimlock with the Sharkticon shoulder pads is pretty dope.
So so that's like is that legend scale throne, the one that they showed?
No, this is
Okay.
so this
there
is
it is over
in
there.
yeah, this is not MP, this is leader scale.
Oh,
But
right.
yeah, then they showed over there. Here's some different doors for Soundwave. I'm not sure what that is for. Just different embossed emblems, I guess, for figures.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. I don't get those. I was saying, like, I love the blockies, but then they all come with like this little. It's like a little, like an insignia
Emblem
they
to
can
put in
hold.
a hole. Well, yeah, or
weird.
put in their arm for like
Yeah.
a little hologram thing. Yeah,
I
don't
guess
get
so.
it.
Yeah.
So here's some display pieces for your blockies. Speaking
Oh.
of blockies, little computer panels and shit like this, or art controlled control center. Oh, that's interesting.
Are you into that piece, man? That art control center one?
Not really. They have some better stuff here. If it's the same company, it must not be the same company. So here's a different company. Looks like Megatron cannon for Brawn. Oh, that's kind of cool. $5 for that. Some flame effects, but this is the one that I really digged.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. These guys are fucking doing some bang up shit. Blaster in his little control chair from the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the flame effects look amazing. The fucking Centurion robots from old Cybertron.
I don't think this is actual product though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought this was maybe like a custom show that they had where people were showing their customs they had made or 3D printed.
No, these all have prices on them.
Oh,
down here. This is the fucking Silverbolt with the Rolls Royce grill on it, or not Silverbolt. Not even gonna go. But yeah, the octopus from the movie. Oh, this is what I wanted. Shit, I should have told Cliff, hang out just for this part because it was movie stuff. But yeah, Medbay.
Dang,
some
dude,
of these.
is...
But $290.
Man, I have started. I know.
Yeah, this is,
dude. I've started ordering 3D printed stuff from dudes on eBay. That it's like weapons for Fort Max or like the Fort Max sword, and those things are nice. I mean, the quality on some, and they're not really that expensive, Yeah, like that specific sword right there.
Yeah,
I want to say is one that I ordered. It looks a lot like it, but anyway. And they come from the States. They're not from China.
Yeah,
some of them.
Somebody just 3D printing.
Yeah.
So the ARC play sets here, and from the movie. What I haven't pointed out here is they also offer, what is it? It's a masterpiece and legend scale. So
Gotcha.
like everything they do, you can get either masterpiece scale or legends.
That's the Canon, the Springer, and RC launch together.
Yeah,
that's so cool, man.
Oh yeah, we have to manually load the bomb for this.
Yeah,
and manually move it into place.
Yeah, and it works like a crossbow for some reason. We're a super advanced race of robots, but
because 1980s,
right? Non-Nef had a lot of product on display here, including figures, which are interesting. I'm kind of interested to find out what these figures are about here. You can see how little of these guys are. This was super exciting for me. 3-inch battle beasts.
Man.
Yeah.
See, everybody needs a 3D printer, man, because those look resin printed.
Yeah, these are definitely resin printed because Non-Nef does. They eventually do factory stuff, as far as I know. Okay. So yeah, these definitely look like resin.
Wow.
Dino Riders kits for for Hammond Collection dinosaurs. That's kind of dope.
What?
And the scale is good on the figures too. But they'll also be doing, it looks like they'll also be doing their own Dino Riders figures here as well. So
that's cool.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Why is the only thing for Dino Riders that's come out as a little set that they sold on Entertainment Earth?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just found I found the other two I had for sale. I'm like, I wonder if these are worth more. I haven't price checked them now because they didn't even do that good. Yeah, exactly. Like me and you were first in, and they're super cool little Keshi fucking Dino Riders.
They're cool, man.
So there we go. We get Unicron with Seed. A good look at Seed there. Fans, toys, aerial bots.
That Seed was definitely custom painted. Okay.
Oh, does yours not look as good as that?
No. I think that's more like a showpiece. But yeah, I mean, he looks good. I mean, he's amazing. But yeah, I don't have time for that kind of shit. so I like to look on an envy.
Yeah, exactly. This was one of the exclusives here, the Obsidian Commander. Do you get down with this Prime? The one that has like the combiner little like emergency vehicles that go into his trailer.
So is that Robots in Disguise, or was that Energon? That's the Energon Prime, I want to say. So I've held off on this just because Hasbro, I feel their product was decent, and I know eventually that they're gonna do. I know they'll definitely eventually do that Prime.
A Legacy, yeah.
Probably next. They'll never ever run out of shit to do. Unfortunately, which is like, it's getting a little bit repetitive. I mean, my Masterpiece scale shelf, because is all the Fans Hobby stuff pretty much Masterpiece, I want to say.
I assume so.
Yeah,
you're the Fans Hobby dude.
I mean, that's my assumption. Having not really bought into it recently, I'm assuming they just have still gone with that. But I've just been extremely happy with every piece that I've gotten from them. But this for me is where I'm like, okay, this is like line drawing time. There was ever a time, it's now.
There's the I love that they just put the cab in the fucking little cardboard.
Dude, is that a placeholder? I know I ask this every time that you show the pic of that, but I super hope that is.
Yes, it's just a placeholder there.
Okay, good.
X-Trans bots, Constructicons up in this piece. Yeah, I just don't know what to point out that's really interesting. These must be new age Dinobots.
So New Age has gone over to more chug scale stuff, huh? So they're like,
well, no, they're just doing that Megatron.
Oh, and that's it, and they haven't.
As far as I know.
Okay, got you. Gotcha.
All right, and Target Master, some chairs. Okay, I think we might as well just get into some third-party bullshit here. Was there anything else scrolling through here this Devastator is what I wanted to see and talk about. All right, so
I just get the sense of like these third-party companies head off Hasbro in so many regards. Like the Energon Jetfire, which is a great piece. They've shown that, and it gets dangerous, see, because you're like, Hasbro's definitely going to do that. Hasbro's definitely going to do that. Hasbro's, and so it really just a matter of waiting. But I don't know, man. Some of that third-party stuff, the quality is so good.
Yeah. Well, if you want a cartoon Devastator, this is your cartoon Devastator for sure. But I don't know what it is. Brink, if you know, I mean, like I say, it's right next to MMC's Ruination. So Maybe it's MMC's like all-in-one Devastator, but it looks way too cartoony for that. But we'll probably see in the third-party slides coming up right now. Oh shit! Where's my? Oh, that's a bad reason to have my charging cable down there. Okay, so we'll just start going through these slides and see if we can interpret. Defense looks like that's a new company doing some War for Cybertron Dinobots here.
Yeah.
Mechanical Skull Studio. What is this? Is that no? Is that no? Do you know what that's supposed to be? Here.
Is that?
I can always scroll up. We're not too far. Oh, Armada Demolisher.
Yeah.
That's why I had no idea.
I think the legs kind of give it away. I mean, it's not super obvious, but.
So New Age. So this must be their Chug Megatron.
Yeah, I think they were showing it off, like just saying that it's ready to go. I think like, I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but
yeah, super panely like the MP, which I guess you can kind of expect. What I'm finally happy about is not many companies get the grip proportions correctly. Like the grip is always too big because people are making it the legs, so at least that is good. Toy version of it. Yeah, and this is not. Oh yeah, I don't know. Is this a different one? Because this I do not believe is New Age. The Warpath.
I was kind of under the
Oh, it is. Oh,
you
it
had
is.
talked
Okay.
before. Is that one of those really small, like Dr. Wu scale ones, possibly?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
The pins look pretty large. I don't know.
Yeah. So these might be their legends, back to their legend scale,
or even smaller scale.
Never.
I don't know.
You think?
I don't know.
Well, no,
I didn't research it at
their
all.
legends. Yeah. Well,
I wish I would have. I wish I
did
could have
too.
gone to TFCon. That would have been pretty damn great. But there's always fantasy and dreaming.
Icons. So here's the one table we were looking at, the 3D Labs. So lots of fun little
where they had jazz
playset stuff.
Jazz sitting at it, yeah. I got a notification from Big Bad this week that the Jada Toys Jazz, like the non-print transforming, just like little, like
the car,
basically the car was gonna ship soon, or be added to my pile of loot. So
nice,
yeah.
So this is the Serpentor like crossover that is also part of Lio Kaiser here. I have no fucking idea what the hell that is.
That's the Fallen. I want to say, isn't that?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that supposed to be the Fallen?
Maybe like an interpretation or possibly an IDW. I don't know. Actually, it's not the IDW because.
Yeah, he didn't have this weird like devil head, but he looks dope. I mean, it's like a really cool toy. TFC Toys. These guys they're still rocking the Chug scale. This is their Hungar.
Yep. So they're
previously
Abominus. Oh yeah. So they'll. Oh, right on. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Craftsman Toys. Interesting. Looks like we're getting Technobots here. Steel Drill. Not too shabby. And then the Cycle. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Do they show scale? Oh, everything's in Japanese. All right. Collection space. Female Starscream here. Yeah, not looking too bad. It's a rendition, as you know. I'm sure that's to make a slipstream eventually, but
Yeah.
Make toys in their colorverse. Iron Trans, interesting. All right, Star Saber and Leo, or what is it? Leo Convoy.
Leo Kaiser oh, I know what you mean. It's
And
basically
then
Optimus Prime after he got back from his big long space trip, right?
Yeah. Bingo
Bingo
toys. So this is another Computron. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How does that happen? 2 third-party companies like circling back to toys that they did 15 years ago.
Yeah. It's
That's
like, is there
not-
some planogram out there that everybody uses at the same time? Or
Yeah, and it's like the same aesthetic too. It's like over stylized chug versions of them. Magic Square. This is, I believe, their masterpiece scale that they're starting to do now.
Oh, right on, dude.
Holding their legends. That's dope.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the toy aesthetic is
Swindle.
crazy on there.
Nice.
Let's see. 01 Studio. These are the people that make Cell, right? Cell and the
Seed or
yeah, Seed, not Cell.
and then
Cell
was the Unicron, right?
Yeah, Cell was the Unicron. Yeah. Yeah. Over
The headless,
like
headless Unicron.
yeah. Jesus Christ, just over stylized. And I don't even want him to be animation accurate. I'm like finding my groove in between those two things. Like some toy love, some animation love combined.
But will it come with that dope wash on it? Probably not.
No, not at all. So all those. Oh, Dino Combiner. No, they don't have to combine. Swoop, and a Snarl here. Sludge. What the fuck? These are reminding me a lot of Planet X's stuff.
Oh, that's what I thought as soon as I saw him.
Yeah, Planet X. I was like, yeah, that's Planet X for sure.
Yeah, there's some great Planet X stuff out there for sure, though.
This looks really good, though. I like this. Very.
Superior.
I think we talked about this. No, this is Broadside.
Oh, Broadside, yeah.
345 millimeters, 2 inches. 13.5 inches. That's a good size for
Not too bad.
Broadside.
Holy shit! What if Hasbro Pulse does a Broadside USS Flag mashup?
HasLab.
And it's like it's fully the size of the USS Flag, but it's also
It transforms into a
$3,000
transporter. Yeah.
There's talk about that. I mean, just people like theorizing about that, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm actually really surprised we haven't gotten a flag yet after the Katana did as well as it did.
Yeah. I agree.
But 4-inch Joe is not really in Hasbro's, thinking cap right now.
That's
Well, they've
exactly
even
right.
with the O-rings even going to Super 7, that's when you really start to wonder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they tried very poorly.
So here again, 01 Studios, Fortress. So this will be Metroplex.
Oh man!
And then scale to that Seed. Like, I don't think I want a Metroplex. That's too big.
No, I'm gonna get that. I'm definitely gonna get that, man.
X-Transbots showed one little thing here. And what is that supposed to be? A Cyclona? It's a Target Master. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Fantastic Model, which photography looks a hell of a lot like Fans Toys here. But a Ratchet and an Ironhide. Oh, that's cool. You still get the little trailer thing. Backpacks. Fans Toys. Their new Constructicons. See, I'm liking that. Like, I think Fans Toys does strike a good, maybe a little too much animation, but
Yeah.
Sovereign 2.0. I thought they already did a Sovereign 2.0, but I guess not.
Yeah, I don't think I have a single Fans Toys piece, really.
I just have, I have the Skull Cruncher and then Blaster and Soundwave. And both, or, well, at least Soundwave is considered Robot Paradise.
And see, this is that piece that you're talking about. See,
yeah.
I have my original still. It's all complete. It's just like, for that specific design of it, it does the job. It's like, I don't know.
Well, that's been the way I've been Joe-moing out of a lot of things, is like, I have the original and that's the aesthetic I want. I don't need every figure I've ever had to be an updated, newer version of it.
I want that Wing Saber though. I'm not saying I'm gonna get it. I'm saying I want it. Just a common theme on this show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is the remix. So this is the full size cassettes, not a mini cassette, a full size cassette that transforms into Ratbat the Senator. That's a cool choice. All right, their Protectobots. Here's their Ruination. Yeah, so that was their frickin' Devastator we were looking at.
Oh wow,
that is super clean, especially because is it all? Yeah, it still is all built in. That's crazy. How are they getting those arms all built in? Oh, looks like they just shove them up into the alt modes.
It's not parts forming or anything like that.
Yeah, no, all built in. Combiner forehand.
That's what that means.
And combiner color change gimmick. Combiner color change. Oh, interesting.
What?
And rolling treads too. Holy shit. Wow. That might be something that gets me back into third party stuff.
I know, man.
All right.
TFCon is dangerous time of year, right?
Yeah. Brinkalizer, if you went, if you're still with us, let us know what was your favorite thing, what was most shocking, what do us and Shane's much more knowledgeable about third party nowadays than I am, but what did we not know about just these posts? All right, let's rock some motherfucking toy. Oh, see, you can tell it's daylight savings time. I'm losing light up in this. It's just lit up because my screen's white. But all right, toy news. Ecto update. Oh, that is not what was supposed to be in there. Did I get the facts right at least? Okay. Shane, did you read these facts that they did this video on? I guess. I guess it's only 4 questions.
I watched a lot at the New York Comic Con unveiling piece. I don't know. I backed this, by the way. I really did. I don't know, man.
So they said the decals are going to be repositionable vinyl decals.
Yeah. That
a suggested can be removed 5 to 10 times. Can you tell us more about the dot matrix display decals work? Cool, cost restrictive to make actual LED signs. So engineers came up with a solution of signs that slide in and out of the roof rack with 7 signs included. Oh, I think that's a good way to do it.
They tried to do the scroll.
Yeah, they're just like clear Mylar slide. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Are there any metal pieces on the Ectomobile? All pieces that look like metal in the car will be finished with silver metallic paint with nice shine. Louis Tully figure only included. Oh, this was before they announced it.
Yeah, that's old news now.
Yeah, and I think this update that I don't have the right link to was talking about that he was now going to be included no matter what. So then, oh shit, I'm not even reading my news right. That Ecto update should have been Brink's chart, like I just went to. This was the update that we were looking for. It's Halloween. Would you like a trick or treat today? Oh, that's when they announced it. All right, so let's look at Brink's chart. So it's charting right with the proton pack. Little bit lower than the PKE meter and trap. And oh, that's kind of cool. I like that, Brink, that you just have a G.I. Joe classified average of across all of their classifieds. So we can see it's already doing better than the Engine of Vengeance.
Thank God.
Yeah, exactly. So December 2nd timeline, it's doing exactly what it should. And I don't see them on here. Are there stretch goals for it?
No.
Oh.
They announced that. They're like, this is everything. Boom.
You get this if it gets funded. Okay. That's
that deluxe set with the Ecto 1A. I mean, if you're a Ghostbusters fan and you didn't pick up any of the Plasma series, that is like the perfect box set for you. You get everything.
Yeah,
you get the vehicle, you get all 4 Ghostbusters, you get a couple ghosts, you get Slimer.
Yeah, you get totally caught up in one shot.
It's a battle.
But no Janine, damn it.
Oh yeah, no Janine, no terror dogs. That was my favorite part of the Plasma series, was getting the Plasma series terror dogs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. Brinkalizer.
By the way, it's right now it's at 87.92.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So
Brinkalizer says the color change for that Devi is Bone Crusher has green treads as standalone, but then turn purple in combined mode. That's dope. He did go to TFCon, but just to hang out last night. Didn't actually go to the con. Oh. Hey, good for you.
It's more
he says, yeah, we know that Joe Haslab kill all others, so I just added that average. So not to crowd the chart with extra lines. I like it. All right, we got earnings releases from Hasbro. Transformers sees an increase. They were up, I think it said like 5%. Yep, they had a 5% increase, while all other toy brands crapped out, especially Star Wars. They say Star Wars is down almost, let's see, I think it was 15% from the same quarter last year. So,
and that's why they're doing mass layoffs right now.
Yeah, well, they also paid out a ton of dividends, but that's so. Oh, that's what I was going to mention about these articles. So the first link just takes you to the Transformers one. It's kind of short and dirty. If you really want to deep dive, go into the Star Wars down one. The guy that runs Jedi Temple Archives probably is a financial guy, because there was shit I didn't even understand in his article. And I like to think that I'm relatively intelligent when it comes to finances. But yeah, if you want to deep dive into the earnings call, and it says we got mentions, but it was to mention that that Star Wars contributed to the decline of profits for the quarter. Let's see. New Earthspark. So the cartoon that is still going on, we thought it might be getting replaced, announced new deluxes, including Soundwave, Hashtag, Cyberglow, Megatron, Spitfire, and Cosmos. And this Cosmos looks amazing. If we scroll down here, that
he's big and beefy.
But he's only going to be a deluxe, so he's still just going to be the kitty size. But if he is a big round son of a gun like that, I'm all for him, dude.
That's awesome.
That is amazing. Let's see, and then new Transformers line and cartoon. At least in Japan, this is coming from Takara Tomy. Oh, I meant to. So they're calling it the Wild King series, but I thought like when they first posted this, it was like Wild Docking. What the fuck am I looking for?
So it's like a play on words, right?
Yeah, Takara Tomy. New Transformers, and then I'll just have to reduce this because they did have a picture of them, and basically what it is it's going to be two figures combining, but it looked better than in the past. Usually that isn't a great play feature. But these actually did look good. Okay, so I'm sure they took theirs down too because they're a good fan site and do what's asked. Oh, here, Reddit. They wouldn't have taken it down. Maybe. Cool. Oh, this post was deleted by the original person. Oh wow, I'm even getting people on Reddit. Holy shit. How about T-formers? How about maybe we just look at images? Could that possibly work? No, of course not.
I don't even know that there's been a lot of coverage of it necessarily. I mean, because it's just so early. It's like in the early stages right now, but
yeah. So here's the way. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I thought this looked better in my.
But there's a beast element involved.
Yeah,
too, which is cool.
So you got a giraffe combining with Optimus Prime here. Not quite sure why that's happening, but the product flyer, there'll be some kind of tie-in with a YouTube series distributed monthly on the Takara Tomy official channel. These are said to be coming at retail April 2025, so we should be seeing them within the next few weeks, at least some lunchtime special photography. Yeah, interesting. Oh yeah, Optimus Prime and Rytal and Megatron and Captain Volca. Definitely looks like it's going to be a little kid line, so...
Yeah.
All right, let's get past Transformers here and get into some Spero General Mamba. If you like beefy figures, and I know Shane does, here's a beefy figure for you.
Was it a Big Bad exclusive or?
I don't know if this was. I don't think it was one of their exclusives. I think it's just an announcement. Oh, over there.
I went to look at this, and then I got sidetracked by the Darkstalkers Morrigan figure, and I ordered that instead. So I was like, I made a choice. And I'm like, was it the right choice? Probably not. But we'll see. More to come on that.
Leader of House Pachydyne. Yeah, that dude is big, especially next to the fucking other larger figures, the gorilla figures.
Yeah.
Oh, for my Glyos fans out there, or just people in general, if you've never tried out a Glyos figure, Rocom, I guess Rockham maybe, Rockham Toys,
Oh, maybe.
has a deluxe mystery 3-pack right now. So usually these figures are like 20 to 25 bucks a piece. So $25 for 3 of them is amazing. They stand about 3 inches tall, 10 points of articulation. Each character usually has 3 different heads to make different figures and that kind of stuff. So if you're ever interested, now is the time to take advantage of a great deal on this. I'm just a little too picky with my stuff. I just can't do mystery bags anymore. But
I always call it Rocom. I don't know why. Maybe
Rocom.
I could be completely wrong, but you know where they sucked me in was with their Mo2 colorizations.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have all of those.
I think I went and I dropped about $100 there, and I'm like, wow. You know, these better be great, and they were, man. They were awesome, which is why I think like that 3-pack is definitely a good deal, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they have more, because they just did the Kickstarter too. Oh, these are their test shots. That's why they're super expensive. Oh wow, they like don't have anything else.
So is it
Shot
like
by
so that 3-pack? I mean, is it just like a random assortment that they use? Okay, got you.
Yeah, they just say a random set with all of their accessories, which you can see. Like usually, one figure will come with all of these different accessories.
It's a good deal. I don't know.
Yeah. So give them a shot if you're so inclined. I don't know what shipping is. Usually Glyos is pretty reasonable because they just ship them in envelopes and like Mylar bags. All right. And then I got to give, even though I think I spelled that wrong. Did I spell that wrong? Anyways, got to give props to Marauder Toy Runners. So I know we talked about it in the past, their Vietnam thing and them doing refunds and all that kind of stuff. Still super skeptical about the refunds. And then boom, just all of a sudden a $575 refund to my fucking PayPal. So props to them for keeping their word and doing this. They said they're doing almost $500,000 in refunds or something like that. It's something ridiculous. Which I could have taken a gift card for their store for almost $1,000. But there's just no way I'd spend $1,000 anymore at Marauder Gun Runners. But this has convinced me. When they do stuff again, I may purchase from them in the future. I'm no longer a hater. That was huge of them to just say, hey, this stuff isn't coming out fast enough. We're gonna take care of you. So
speaking of refunds, man, I did get a refund for the shipping on those Mondo Real Ghostbusters. That first.
You were saying that originally they were charging shipping and then
$30 or something, right?
Yeah, it was like $30, and I didn't even like think about it. I just was so excited about those toys, and I think it was just a mistake because I don't think I think they
Peter went on Geek Dad Life and
I saw that
Peter and he said, hey, listen, we heard you, we crunched the numbers, we can do it, like.
So it was intentional, but yeah, they definitely stuck true to their word and they did refund that part of it. So
that's dope. That's
dope. Follow up to that.
And props to these guys too. I mean, I don't know about how the PayPal refunds through Marauders working, but that thing they got to pay 3% to get the money, and they got to pay 3% to give back the money, and all kinds of shit. So good props on those companies doing that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about those Ghostbusters? Are they in third? No, they're not in third party.
Sorry, muted myself. And then no, we already talked about them when they showed them off. But Shane, you said you're in on them. What? And they're six. The Ghostbusters are 6-inch, right? So that
Right.
that what's his name, Sam
The Sam Haines.
Sam
Yeah.
Haines, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got to be like closer to 7 or 8 inches.
Oh, he's
right?
like 8 or 9 inch. I think Peter clocks in at like 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So a little bit bigger.
Oh my God, man! I gotta tell you, I was worried about this because the exact thing happened that I thought was going to happen was that I bought them. You know, I was like, there's no way I'd pay that. You know, then like
Oh
credit
my
cards
God.
are lighting up. Like gosh dang it, God damn
Yeah.
it.
Well, the nice thing is because Sam Haines is one of my favorite characters from the cartoon. So the nice thing is if you don't like the ghosts, then you just do the standard release, right? And if you like the ghosts, then you get the exclusive. It is kind of crazy that the ghost, considering he doesn't have any accessories, like you get the same amount of accessories, I think, right? Did I see that correctly?
No, the ghost has like Sam Hain has like 3 heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought they were just tossing in the ghost, but then doubling the price.
Oh,
I think
no.
the single release figures still come with a smaller ghost.
The single release figure comes with the
What?
distorted Sam Hain that plugs into the trap.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Well, because Venkman comes with the Slimer.
Yeah. So it remains to be seen what the other Ghostbusters come with.
Yep, exactly. So who knows? Is there some kind of schedule that they've even released for that? But I didn't.
Now have you done Mondo before, Shane?
I only have the Spider-Man animated one. I don't even have it yet. It actually doesn't come out till December, but I saw it and I said, I really want one of these. Like after seeing the Tila and the, just the amazing, like the X-Men stuff that same guy has sculpted.
Alex Brewer.
Yes, Alex. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking his name was Dave, but it's not. It's Alex. So it's nothing like Dave. But yeah, after seeing those, I'm like, okay, I just want one nice figure. And I mean, supposedly they're nice, like they're beautiful. Like, what about you?
I only have the one Mondo Hordak, the She-Ra version of them. So they feel amazing. Materials are great. The only issue I had with it was it's the same issue I have with Super 7 is like and this is the Hordak. Who knows if these Ghostbusters will be the same, but like their elbows only get to like 50 degrees. Like it's not even 90 degrees. It only gets to a little bit past 45 and stuff. And again, maybe other ones have changed and are different now, but that was my only complaint is that they were not super articulated. They were more aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
But if that's what you're going for, which probably is with this collection, right? With an animation collection.
Yeah.
You're just more going for the aesthetics. It's just you're not going to get double jointed elbows or, universal jointed wrists and that kind of shit.
I feel they did show Peter holding his proton wand with 2 hands, which is really the only pose you need to nail.
Yeah.
Well, and what I like is the proton, like putting it out or putting it away or pulling it back out, but you can't get that unless you have a better than 90 angle on your elbows. So
right. I don't know, man. It's almost like you're sacrificing that for the beautiful sculpt almost.
Like I say, the feel of them, the vinyl, they had like a vinyl feel to them, like
the
that.
Paint is just
I
don't know, man. I don't want to fall into the Mondo rabbit hole, but see, here I go. It's like the last show I think I was
you're committed to at least $300 more, right?
I know.
Even if you get the standard versions, you're gonna be paying at least $300 more.
Yeah, it'll just depend on what they come with, and it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure I'll do the single release on at least a couple of them.
Well, they've already shown off Boogeyman, which is awesome.
I know.
Like, so like that might even be cooler than Sam Hain, but Sam Hain's pretty dope too.
I know. Time to save and time to stop buying so many retail release toys, I guess.
Yeah,
That's what I told you in the secret chat, man. Once Royal Subjects Masks comes out, everything's getting dropped. Except for Mask.
It just doesn't stop.
Toyhax here. Some interesting choices and some good stuff in here. So Toyhax, our only entry for third party because TFCon happened. Let's see. The Studio Series 86, they did 4 different sets for them. You can get one set that's just the windshields, but it has a really good cell shaded windshield, which we've seen 100 times from them. But not only can you get the cell shaded, you can get the toy related one. Oh shit, I linked the wrong one. This one has multiple. Or I went to the wrong one. This is one of my favorites on the deluxe set for the robot, was the thrust in the silver grill, the mirror of it from the movie. Like, that to me is probably one of the best stickers I've ever seen in my life.
Intense, man.
I love it.
That's
love
awesome.
it. Yeah, like I say, you can see the different windshield here. There's a solid blue, which I don't know why they made a solid blue, because isn't it solid blue out of the box? Maybe just not.
I don't
air
know. I
blue.
haven't opened mine yet. I think it's probably.
I haven't opened mine yet either.
It does have. I think it does have that though. It's got that same effect, where it's like clear over blue.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, tons of different figure sets here. Cartoon trailer stripes, which I thought a little pricey at $10, but again, these are going to be some big stickers. But you get the black outline symbol with the cell shaded gray stripe on it. So that looks really good together. Let's see. So that was a big one for Studio Series. Let's see. Oh, this was kind of cool. And I don't know if we've talked about this before, but they do repro weapons for battle beasts. So if you've ever collected battle beasts, that can be some of the most expensive. The figures are no problem. It's the weapons you're going to pay through the nose for. But they also have rub symbols for them.
Are the weapons 1-to-1 like the same basically?
Yeah, I think, and I mean, looking at these pictures, you can see that they might be 3D printed, like they have that texture to them. Yeah, original. See, they kind of keep them small here. Yeah,
cool.
Oh, that one did though. Speaking of like what you were saying, that one. His did have a different design though. Like, see, the Toyhax has a little hilt here, or not a hilt, but the part that attaches to the hilt is different than this.
Oh, weird.
So, let me see
maybe just to set it apart.
Killer card. Yeah. Killer card.
Well, if there's anything I know, it's the toy collectors are totally cool about repros. So.
Yeah, very open and forgiving about it.
I'm just amazed. I didn't realize they had so many different styles of weapons. I thought they had like 8 that they just gave across the board. But it's like I mean, it's almost like is there a fucking different one for every single battle beast? Because isn't there like 86 battle beasts or something like that?
Oh, there's a lot.
76 original battle beasts. Let's see. Fractured fin. Friendship 2-pack, more Soundwave. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. All right. Well, we are moving right along here. Store report. JP crossover at Ollie's, and I actually like this one. Like, I think I paid and $49.99. I don't think that. Well, maybe that was the original price, but $16.99 is a steal. Plus, they're also showing off the Walmart exclusive retro figures as well for $8.50 here. Yeah, we need a fucking Ollie's in our town. God damn it.
My brother now lives in a town that has an Ollie's.
Oh, nice. So now when you see something good hitting, you could be like, go to your Ollie's.
Yeah, my Ollie's my Ollie's has got a ton of shit, but it's all like Black Panther and like it's all old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture of their Marvel Legends wall, and I wasn't impressed. And I keep seeing all these people, you know, like on Toy Shiz or whatever, like showing up, check your Ollie's. I'm like, where's this magical Ollie's at?
My Ollie's is in my Toys R Us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it the size of a Toys R Us? Is that how big all? Oh,
Ollie's
I thought
huge.
an Ollie's
Ollie's
was like a
everything.
family dollar,
furniture.
a Dollar General.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's like a Big Lots. They got furniture. Okay. They got
food,
fucking like construction stuff for hardware. Like,
come on, we need some Ollie's up in this bitch.
We got five
it's like 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah,
literally like the closest store to me.
Cliff, were you able to hit up that Toys R Us in Chicago?
No. I googled it. It was like 47 minutes away. I'm like, I am not 47.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Probably the same ones that Roger has, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what it looked like. What's his face posted a bunch of pictures in the group. It appeared to be Roger Price's.
Cowabunga dude says jealous. I don't have an Ollie's or a Five Below. Five Below, like it's had a couple good things in it, but it's really gotten weak. I don't even go in anymore when my daughter loves it. And I'm like, I'll be out.
Yeah, my nieces love it. I go in with them. There's shit tons of candy.
yeah, well, this is true. We always get the 10 pieces of candy for $1.25 now. But
I'm like, oh, you just look at your fiddly shit. I'm gonna get some candy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely lacking in the toy like department, but it's apparently at some point they had the Street Shark muscle figures at Five Below. I never saw that. I
never saw it either.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Brinkalizer says I use Ollie's for laundry and dishwasher detergent. They also have crazy flavor cereals and chips.
Dude,
that's how my Big Lots is, and my Dollar Trees. Like that's what I love is these crazy off-brand potato chips and snacks that they have.
They're weird.
Yeah.
Last time I was at Ollie's, they had fully dressed chips, which I know Roger knows.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All dressed. Yeah,
all dressed.
Fully dressed chips. Like what? They wear like tuxedos.
No, all dressed. Whatever they're called. I saw them.
A tuxedo of ranch flavor.
Yeah.
But if you want to experience all dressed, Voodoo chips from the Nolans. I don't know how you pronounce it. Those are all dressed chips, but they call them Voodoo, and I don't know why. Probably because Americans wouldn't know what all dressed
exactly
to make it more exciting.
I just go to my local store and buy Laves that's all dressed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I want. I want some name brand all dressed up in this house.
All dressed.
All right. Let's see. What else did we have? Even more collectible Transformers Hot Wheels. If a short-packed Bumblebee wasn't hard enough to find, they recalled the barricade from the Transformer. So this isn't in the main line. This is, oh God, did I click into some feed here? Do they not have a big picture? Of course not. Oh, maybe.
And they changed the number too. Not only did they remove the slogan on the car, but they changed the number on the car too. I guess.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
So the big deal here was, and here this video's not doing us any good. So on this car, it's very hard to see. This little white line was movie accurate, and it said to punish and enslave instead of to protect and serve. And they got a big old backlash and had to recall all of those.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And remove that. I mean, we are talking, oh my God, this is like pencil lead tall writing on it.
It reminds me of the Slave One bullshit.
Yeah. That ship is what they call it now.
No, it's like it's called like the fire spray, isn't it? Like,
oh my God. No, the one at GameStop is called Boba Fett ship. It no longer says Slave One on it.
Yeah, they gave it a real name, but no one uses it. It's like I live in Chicago, or I live outside of Chicago, and the Sears Tower has been called the Willis Tower for like 10 years, and no one calls it the Willis Tower.
Well, that's how our Mile High Stadium is here. No one calls it Empower Field at Mile High, you know. All right. So yeah, that is going to be even more valuable than the fucking Bumblebee no one ever found. So,
I never saw any sign of that,
dude. People never posted finding it, like nothing. And an article I read said that it's already like 3 cases gone. Yeah, like I'm like, okay, well then I can stop digging through every supermarket, 3-foot high bin that I was doing.
Well, yeah, just get ready for it to show up at your local toy show for like $150.
No, they're going to show up at Five Below. That's what happens. Remember that wave of the last wave of like retaliation figures? Like they all went straight to Five Below.
Oh, I didn't realize the G.I. Joe or Revelation.
G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, we didn't even have a Five Below at that point.
Granted, this was like 10 years ago now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's where I got all my Night Vipers. Like,
oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah. See, and I don't know if I just live in such a collector area, like nothing is ever around here, like I found, so they had Revelation figures there for a hot minute, and I saw them once in store, and that was it at Five Below.
Yeah.
No, dude, I saw him on His Tank. I mean, granted, this was like 2014, because I think that movie came out in 2013. I saw it on His Tank. I went, and I could not believe how many there were. Like it was like all retaliation figures. I was like, Jesus Christ! And I bought a shit ton of Bruce Willis's because I was using them for customs.
Nice.
That's nuts. Titan Omega Supreme, if you missed them, is being re-released and pre-order at. Oh, I didn't realize it was a BBTS exclusive. Still available for pre-order though. So get on that if you don't have them and you want to.
I still feel like that picture just has like somebody's wash on it, though. I look at it.
Yeah,
like, I'm looking at mine. It does not look that cool.
No, this one is definitely Photoshop.
Are those like on ramps? Or does he like become a road?
No, he becomes like it's like a tank. There's a missile silo in the middle of like a tank tread. Like a train track, and the main body is like a tank that just rolls around.
Here, I bet they have pictures, or maybe not because it's so old.
Yeah. Go to the BBTS listing.
Oh yeah, good idea. No, that's what makes him so cool.
Yeah. Okay, so he does have a road. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he does. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And these proportions are way off. This is why I don't keep my Titan one in there. The original G1, the road was better. It went up and down. It wasn't this like elevated.
Yeah, it had like a cool little bridge piece.
The Toyhax set for this piece was like in like 3 or 4 different like sets. And it was intense. Like I only bought the one for the rocket just because like it had little tiny like little screens, for like all the little computers inside there. So I don't know. Oh my
god. All right. Online, more Transformers. I didn't see that this was actually like announced anywhere or anything. These just went up for pre-order. So that's
MCM, I think.
Was it at MCM? Okay.
I think that's where the show goes.
So this is Ape Link. So the guy that passes on the Matrix to Optimus Primal, but obviously looks very much like Optimus Primal. A little bit of a repaint here, but that's about it. Another Bumblebee. This is Studio Series, so you know this is the ultimate version. And then a Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime. Now, Shane, is this just the buzzworthy Optimus Prime?
I was just going to ask you that same thing because I didn't pre-order this because this is just a re-release. That saw kind of a limited release.
Yeah,
I think it was available again on Pulse momentarily, then sold out again, and it just wasn't super easy to get. But it was kind of always known that they would then, repackage it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't have the buzzworthy Bumblebee box.
Oh yeah, but this picture is literally the same promo picture.
Exactly.
That they're using. Okay.
Which I think a lot of people are excited about,
Yeah, no, everybody says that's kind of the epitome of that version of Prime.
It's not super different than just the Bumblebee movie Prime, really.
Yeah.
I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know.
But enough to where like fourth party toy makers have made like 8 versions of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want your official Transformers, there you go. Let's see. This one's for you, Cliff. Brink says Osprey is just the model of the ship, like the Razor Crest. Also, imagine calling the Millennium Falcon the YT-1300. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I looked it up. I looked it up. It's a Fire Spray 31 class patrol and attack craft.
Oh, I bet his phone like auto corrected Fire Spray. It's the craft. Okay. Yeah. Now we know. Now everybody's more educated. You're welcome.
WhiteHouse.com.
Way too much time on that. Way too much time.
Oh, look, here's another misplaced fucking pasted link. I don't even want to go to it. Hot Toys Clone Commando for people that are paying $300 for action figures. Dolls. Yeah, exactly. Dolls. That Clone Commander is available. He looks amazing, but yeah, I got my one and done with all those high-end guys. Entertainment Earth is actually having a couple really good sales right now. One, they're shipping for anything in stock or not is a minimum of only $39. But I think they extended this. Oh, maybe it's just tonight. So if you're listening to this, I took advantage of this. It is just till tonight. Early Black Friday sales. So you could save $10 off 100, 25 off of 20, or 50 off of 30. But unlike most of their sales, this was anything that's on their site. So all their pre-order stuff, all of that. So I jumped on. There are 2 lines that I want mint, and that's what Entertainment Earth guarantees is mint. That I want mint, and for Origins it's unpunched, is the cartoon line and the retro line of G.I. Joe. So I threw down all my pre-orders for those and qualified for that. Of course, the fucking highest one, but so it's nice. Gives you about 17% off. So not exactly Jomo prices, but even those retro with the better card backs still don't show up in my Target Mint or my Walmart for that fact Mint. And then when I found out that the animation series is unpunched if you don't buy it at retail, I'm like, well, my only option is to fucking buy them online. So might as well save some money on those high-end demand figures.
Didn't you learn anything from our intervention last week?
No, not at all, dude. Like I say, we need to have let's talk about Jomo, because I think I spent $1,600 in October.
I don't think I spent $1,600 in 2024.
It was that Target sale, man. Being able to like buy everything I'd bought previously and all that kind of shit. Found a bunch of stuff. This was the problem. Found a bunch of stuff that I wasn't even going to buy, but I'm like, oh, at 25% off. Why not? And that's mistake number one. Yes, I know. We're going to be showing some of those off.
It hurts my soul.
So yeah, that's about it. Talking about spending too much money. Let's get on to what we got. Badass, where are you at, bro?
3.
Cliff?
I got 4.
Oh, ooh.
I got a big one. I got a big one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We were seeing that earlier in the show, not to spoil it. Shane, are you there? Okay. Badass, you are first, my friend.
Okay.
Let me get you on the hot seat. Hey.
So showed up out of nowhere after the last show, or no, last week. Anyways, yeah. Starduster came in.
Nice.
Classified.
Nice.
Got a call from GameStop and got my Storm Shadow.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, yeah, G.I. Joe Storm Shadow.
Yeah, G.I. Joe Storm Shadow, the version 2. He's not the greatest, but the hood is better.
But he's got a number.
He's got a number, yeah. And then I was at my local Walmart and picked up me Bombshell from the 40th.
Nice. My first one came crushed, and I ordered.
Oh, mine is mangled.
Oh
box,
my
man.
God! Yeah. Oh my God.
That's
Mine's
off
not
the
even.
shelf. That is off the shelf. Like, that guy hated that box. He's like,
but are you gonna open that?
Um,
Probably not. So what? So are you just afraid you won't see it again? Is that why you buy it?
I don't care. It's
interesting.
It just goes with the rest of my Insecticons for that series, right? Like,
I mean, it still looks good though.
It looks good. It's just the back.
Yeah, the back is a little.
Either the case got wet and then everything just waved out on it, or what? But yeah, it got fucking trash.
They were probably playing floor hockey with the box.
Oh, like they do Midnight Cruise, like, we're playing hockey. Pick what you want to go is the puck. That's
what my Walmart looks like. It's like, were you guys playing like intramural flag football?
All right, Cliff, you
right,
next, my man.
So I decided I'm gonna also use what we got to show off physical media releases I get too. Because
anything's
anything.
And I got a banger this week, guys.
Ooh,
Tales of the
Crypt, the whole HBO series.
Yep.
Wow.
Every fucking episode.
Oh God, that would be fun to run. Well,
yeah,
I have Max. I guess I could watch all of them if I want.
Are they all on Max?
I don't know. Did they do some weird shit? Because
I know there's weird
actors
shit with the
took away their permit. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
interesting.
Yeah, this was definitely a must-have for me. I'm gonna dive into this. It arrived, I think, on Halloween Day.
Oh,
perfect.
So, yeah, but I only ordered it like over the weekend because I was like, I don't own that. Why don't I own it? And then I found it on eBay for like $25. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, you can't fucking beat that. What is it? 5 seasons?
7.
Jesus, crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I love when
me and my brother used to stay up late on Friday nights.
Oh my God, dude!
Now that physical media is becoming so cheap and they're blasting out of there, I love it when the Blu-rays or whatever those sets come with like a digital code too, and then you just like you got it all right there.
Yeah.
All right, then we got some Marvel Legends. I don't think I had this in yet last episode.
Oh yeah. No. You just showed off the Ryan Reynolds head.
Yeah. So I got the yellow costume Wolverine.
So good.
That's
we
cool,
just
man.
we just watched it again last night. It's like, okay, Halloween's over. We can stop watching horror movies for every family night.
And then something that was in stock on Amazon, I couldn't believe it, and I had a $25 gift card from work. I decided to get it because it makes me laugh so much. I got Colossus.
Oh, right on.
Which is awesome because he comes with his X-Men rule book.
Manual. I like that.
So since I have all the other Deadpool characters, I have the Negasonic Teenage Warhead, I have, the Domino, the Cable, the Wolverine. Nice. So I was like, well, I got to get Colossus, and he was in stock. So my rule.
I feel like I originally pre-ordered that but canceled it just because.
As did I. It was part of the pre-order slaughter.
The
culling. So I have nothing on pre-order anywure right now. It's awesome. It feels great.
Crazy.
Oh, except for
it's like paying off your credit card,
wave.
Right?
Yeah, I do have the new Superpowers wave pre-ordered, but I used Amazon points to buy those.
Oh, okay.
So there's no money. No money will be subtracted when they come in.
Let me know if you ever see that Superpowers Justice Society set anywhere. Like it seems to be sold out everywhere.
It's on Amazon, isn't it?
Is it? I
thought I saw it. I refused to get it because again, the Green Lantern doesn't fucking come with a lantern. And I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this Green Lantern's not coming with lanterns bullshit that McFarlane is doing all of a sudden.
But didn't because that isn't that Guy Gardner?
No, it's Alan Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guy Gardner also didn't come with a lantern.
Well, but and Shane, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Guy Gardner figured out a way to like charge without a lantern? Didn't
you know goddamn well McFarlane isn't using that as an excuse. He's just like, fuck it, we don't need to give him a lantern. Hold on, I'm checking because I just saw it on Amazon.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not doing the right search, but like. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's gone now. So, yeah, it might be gone. It was $29.99, and I put it in my cart, and then I was like, no, there's no lantern with Alan Scott.
It's sold out of McFarlane Toys store, which sells out of everything that you would want, All
right, but here is the granddaddy.
The piece de resistance.
Oh, yeah, the Great White.
The Makina Labs shark.
Your pictures look so amazing.
Dude.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Look, we had like a pre-show last night about that.
Yeah, we were. And here it is. Let me see if I can get a little bit of less. Yeah, there we go.
What is the model of car that's based
It's a Porsche something, maybe a Porsche 911. I don't know.
No, it's not a 911. I think it's a.
I'm not a.
It's not a 911. I know.
I'm not a car guy.
I'm a car guy, and that's not 911.
All right. So I'll show the figure next, but so here's I'm going to transform it on screen.
I was going to say, let's do this.
All right. So there's a button on the bottom here. So here is these are extensions for the hood fins.
Okay.
All right. So there's a button.
Oh, nice.
Right, so the hood fins go up, the back things come out, and then the hubcaps rotate to become turbines.
Sweet.
It's
a 928 Porsche.
I think it's a 928, guys. 928.
928. That's what I thought too.
Yeah. Then on the bottom, these are pop-out fins, but these are super fragile according to everyone on Facebook. But they pull out.
You don't have to force them. We don't want.
No, I'm not gonna be forcing anything. And then they slide out. And you actually have to slide them out to their specific.
That's a lot of forcing.
That's
a lot of forcing
to get them to be the dorsal.
There you go.
Or not the dorsal, the tail fins.
I'm just super ginger with it. I'm not forcing jack shit.
Take your time. The thing I hate to see the most is when people break their toys in a toy video.
Right.
All right. So the dorsals come out. Then these wheels, they're on like a little hinge. They go up.
Oh, nice.
Same for this side. And plastic quality, what are we talking about here?
It's solid. I mean, it's good.
Is it?
Yep. And then
does it feel like vintage, or it feels better than vintage? Because
it's maybe it probably feels like vintage. It's not super solid. I'm not going to be playing with this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's going to be fine for me to transform it a couple times a year, and and then like the quarter panels, or I guess the fenders, pop up, and these little wings come out of the fender.
Oh my god, that's so freaking awesome!
And I have
And
giant
is this
fucking
like
fingers.
Super accurate to the cartoon?
Oh yeah, I mean, and this, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I popped this.
The periscope.
The
Periscope pops up and it rotates.
That's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
And then, like I said, on the bottom here, these come off. They're clipped in.
Oh, and they clip on the sides.
No, they don't clip on the side. They clip on the hood. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Like kind of behind the fins. That
Don't
are
even
popped
do
up
it.
a little
Don't
bit.
Don't even do it, man.
I got it. It's good. It's good. These are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see, because the engine, the fins that pop out of the engine end here, but they actually should be going up to the
the hood.
The hood.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
like
these
Or
are
the
plug in.
roof. Sorry, not the hood. The roof.
over the
Yeah, so these
windshield.
plug in.
Oh,
And
wow.
this I'm not worried about breaking these. These are just little plastic pieces that clip in, so I'm not worried about that.
I was gonna say, even though that's more accurate, I think I like it without them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like I said, I'm probably, most of my mask vehicles get displayed out of there. If I have doubles of several vehicles, so then I display both modes. But I just like them in their regular. So this is it.
You
That's
keep them in
amazing.
their regular mode, not the whole transformed.
Yeah, keep them in their regular mode with the guy outside and his mask laying next to him.
Yeah, if you
It's
keep
like-
them in transport mode, all the springs and hinges
Yeah,
start to wear
that's-
down and it sags.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
you're
they?
better off just
Oh,
keeping it in vehicle
interesting.
mode.
And then I'll show you guys the fucking interiors. There are fucking gas and brake pedals in this car.
No
Oh,
way.
God.
No fucking
That
way.
move. That
I don't
move,
think
or
they
they
move.
just. Oh, but still, that's still. A
But yeah, I don't know if you can see in there.
I can see the dash.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
steering
I
wheel.
can kind of make.
We
it
only broadcast at 720p. So
Yeah.
no one's gonna,
There you go. There
no
you
one's
go.
Okay,
gonna
I
be
can see it. I can see
zooming
it.
and enhance. Zoom and enhance.
No, that's epic, man. That's
And then
epic.
here is Gloria Baker.
Yeah.
Now they did, instead of giving her a mask, they gave her an alternate head, which is fine because she's got like a thin neck to her mask.
Yes,
Yeah.
Her mask is weird. It kind of sucks into her neck.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
totally cool with that. Her head is rolling around somewhere in here. I'm not going to look for it. She's got a mullet.
Sweet, but it's
Yeah.
like an anime mullet, right?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
An 80s anime mullet, like Zorana.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, there you go. There is the shark fully
Dude.
transformed.
That is epic. That is fucking epic.
Yeah, man.
The first
Ugh.
time in toy form ever.
Yeah, that's
That's
beautiful.
dope.
There's been customs going around for years using 124 model kits of this
Yeah.
Porsche, and like the pieces are magnetic, but I mean,
What kind of
this-
Porsche is that?
It's a 928
Oh,
Z.
yeah, there you go. 928.
Are you sure it's not a 911? I could have swore that. was
Dude, look it up. It's a 928. 911.
If I trust anyone on this podcast, it's going to be Roger.
What?
Yeah.
I've been building cars since I was 2 years old. Son.
Transformers don't count.
Yeah.
And there you guys go. It's
Nice.
the shark. It's
Nice.
fucking beautiful. It is a little bigger. So here, let me slowly and
Yeah, I was
delicately
going to
put it
ask
back.
scale wise to a Thunderhawk, right?
Yeah, I
'Cause
will show you. Let me
a
quickly put these
Thunderhawk
all
should
back.
be bigger.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the light now because I don't care if it's
Yeah,
blown out.
you
Because
you want to see that.
so I read the instructions like 3 times, and then I was like, all right, now it's time to transform this. Now, and then as I was transforming it, each step I was like, okay, I've done exactly what it says. 'Cause, yeah,
Well, and do they make good on broken pieces?
I hear they do.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to. But I just would rather just not break them.
Yeah.
Yeah, ideally,
I
yeah,
don't want
yeah,
to
ideally.
fucking Go through that pain in the A. Pain in the A.
Yeah. Whew. This is the one that's okay. Whew. The fins are in. Okay, we're good, guys. And then these kind of push in, and they lock. They lock down. And I will say it does get easier every time you do it because you kind of know the tolerances and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So but goddamn, it's just so like it's just something like. I was always miffed as a kid. I was like, "Why? Where's the Porsche?"
Yeah,
Or,
something that's been in almost every episode, right?
Every
You know?
Yeah, she was in like a lot of episodes, yeah, and they never made the vehicle for her.
It has to be a rights issue because they
I was
had
gonna
like
say that they just couldn't get Porsche
because they didn't make generic cars. Like Thunderhawk is a fucking IROC Z
Yeah.
Camaro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
And same with that the firecracker. That's an actual GMC Chevy.
oh yeah, firecracker. Sorry.
yeah, and like the '57 Chevy for
Yeah,
Hurricane,
the 57
like,
Chev. Yeah, that's an actual car.
and then this just kind of tucks back, and there you go. It's back to its normal. Oh, I got to change the turbines back to the hubcaps. I don't want Venom realizing that this might be a mask.
Yeah.
It's a 928 Porsche.
It's a normal.
And then let me grab Thunderhawk real quick.
Yeah, the comparison with like the original figure of her is there's a pretty stark
That's a CFCB custom.
Yeah,
Yeah, so she's bigger. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a little
Sorry.
bigger, but like on the
Conspiracy.
shelf, but I'll probably display this next to the new Thunderhawk anyway.
Yeah, which again will be relative to each other.
But now
Yeah,
that I've shown it, now that I've transformed it, it's going back in its box.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again.
Yes.
Into a tote.
Now
Into
this
a
one's
storage
going to
bin.
go with the Dark Knight collection. The Dark Knight collection figures in the closet. They're still
Yeah.
safe in the closet. They're not going into a storage unit.
The
Yeah,
damn
that's
Joker
what
with
I got.
helicopter pack, right?
And yes, I'm
Guys,
looking at my
Joker.
wall right now. I do have the Dark Knight collection Batman mint on card, and I have the Bruce Wayne. No, Bruce Wayne wasn't Dark Knight, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was both.
Okay, so I have both of them mint on card.
So
Oh,
for
yeah.
Bruce Wayne, you'll know the difference because there's like an actual drawing of him for the Batman Returns line, and there's just a picture of the figure up at the top for the Dark Knight Return.
Okay, so mine is the Batman Returns because it's the drawing.
Okay, yeah, because I only have Crime. I have Crime Attack Batman on display
Right.
in a Zola World case.
Right.
So, but all the others are safe in a box. But I have the entire line, every single
Right.
figure they
This is
released.
part of our discussion last night,
Yeah.
Cliff, as we were talking about toys.
Well, I was sharing that information with the listeners. Like, I know me and you had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, Slick, you should have been in there, man. We were
Yeah,
talking
dude,
toys,
we were-
just
we
being
were going off.
when? I didn't see an
In the
invite.
secret
fucking
chat.
group chat, man.
It's in
Oh.
the chat that you're a part of.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
That one, I haven't even seen it. Yeah, lots. Well, it
I
was a
started
family.
I started it because I
Friday is normally our family night, but now my daughter, since she's in competitive gymnastics, she has gymnastics and all night Friday, and so Saturday night is our new like family night where we're not to be on our phones like at all.
I was at work and we were chatting with these guys.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Shane Dog.
All right, cool. I don't have. I mean, I have a bunch of shit that I got that I don't know what I was thinking, but I like buried
Is your room
in
getting
in
smaller,
this.
Shane? Every time I see
Yeah.
your room, it
Oh,
seems to
yeah.
like shrink and shrink and shrink.
Oh, it is, unfortunately. This, like, I'm unpacking stuff. I'm getting stuff to kind of do my big display and everything. But I've got a bunch of shit here buried that I can't get to. One of which is the Tomax and Zaymot 25th anniversary, big bad exclusive.
Oh,
ones.
the guys in the suits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
But I was able to get to a couple of the pieces I got. So continuing on with my masterpiece knockoff.
Yeah, I have that one. He is dope as shit.
This is the Sonic Wave, and I mean his feet. This is metal right here. I don't know, man. This is just like, I don't know. To me, it seems like it's worth more than I paid for it, which is like $109.99.
I think I paid $80 for mine. That was like a few years ago.
This one came with like the entire tape team packed in too.
Nice.
And they're like back over there, like with the like little clear pink.
Yeah, I have those. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's cool because
Is
like
this-
it's just
is this fourth party Takara masterpiece, or is this
Man.
fourth party Robot Paradise?
I feel like this is actually
It's
I
knockoff
could-
Takara. It's a straight up.
Yeah, I was
knockoff.
gonna say
It's straight off,
it looks like the Takara.
Yeah,
Hasbro.
I mean, it doesn't have the Decepticon symbol. He's got the alternate chest. Everything that the tape inside still pushes back to get like multiple tapes in there. I think you could probably do 3 in there. I want to say, really cool. But I don't know if you can kind of. And he actually came with 2 laser beaks, so I wasn't arguing with that. And he's got the Megatron pistol.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love the thumb and the opposable fingers.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I was super happy with that. And then I haven't really had the chance. This just showed up, but then I went ahead and
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't feel. I guess there's a slight level of guilt. Like I feel for buying knockoffs of all these.
Yeah.
But not really. I mean, they're just quality. I mean, at this point, I mean, I'm not going to invest in a giant masterpiece collection, but I want a shelf of it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I have all the Nissan Z's, so I got like Blue Streak and Prowl and.
Yeah,
Silver
exactly.
Streak.
Yeah. I think Red Alert is going to show up here, and then I think I'm just going to stop there because like then it becomes just like a super rabbit hole. And then I did get in. This is the YOLO Park Starscream.
Oh wow!
He looks good.
Super
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
he really like again a nice amount of metal, like these panels. This is plastic, this gray part around here, but these panels pop in and they're metal.
Nice.
You can just
give him some weight on his feet.
Yeah.
What price point is this again?
So he was like, I want to say he was $50.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
that's a deal.
Yeah, and I mean he's great articulated. His fingers, he's got the thing where it's got like the 3 fingers that are articulated in the back, like but they're molded together like that.
Right.
And then this finger,
He's giving him Spock.
Can do some pointing.
yeah, exactly. When I got my Prime, and this is one of the things that like the same scale that the 20 centimeter one. Basically, one of the complaints was that these fingers would just like come either broken in the package or break off. So I feel like a lot of people probably were trying to bend them independently of each other, but it's just that 3 finger thing. But I don't know. I just feel like Yellow Park.
And this is the one where he's like 10 pieces, right? It's not where you build them from scratch, right?
Right. It's just like
they call it like a limited construction build or something.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. I don't know, but I wasn't gonna get the Starscream, but so far I haven't like anything G1 they've done. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on. So
nice.
So to
Looks
speak.
good. Looks good.
Yep. And then I just had one other piece that I found that I was talking about this in the group chat too. I went to my local GameStop and it was gone. It did look like it was never there. Like there was no like bolts from where the sign used to be. The sign was down. It looked like
you mean the entire GameStop was gone?
Yeah, my GameStop stop here in Castle Rock just like it just disappeared.
Closed up shop overnight.
Yeah, it even had like the little like things rolled down like over the windows, like a sign up that said, "Yeah, come see us," in a different town. So I was with my daughter. We did that, and thanks to them closing, I went over to this other GameStop and I found this piece. Okay, this Donna Troy DC Multiverse. I was like, yeah, okay. If I ever find her, then I'll get the others. And this piece, like, I had no idea. I bought this for $22. This piece goes for $170.
Oh my god!
It's on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Super rare. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, don't trust Amazon. Go to eBay.
Yeah.
eBay had some listings for like $250 and
okay. Come on, let's do completed and sold. Like let's not just.
Amazon's the worst place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Amazon takes like 45%.
Yeah, so I mean, even beyond that, I mean, apparently she's really rare. I'm just gonna rip it open and build Beast Boy, which is what.
Which is the build to figure.
Yeah, the build to figure Beast Boy. So I'm gonna call that good on what I got, but I did get. Hang on, just 1 second. I'm gonna grab one quick thing.
Okay. One Mississippi. All right, I'm gonna go. Here we go. No, I'm just kidding.
And we're moving on.
I gave you your 1 second, bro.
I was talking about.
He's got a gun. Duck.
Don't move. But yeah. Anyway, this is a 3D printed. I don't know how they do this, but like with the silver, maybe they have like a silver filament where they print these pieces and then pop them on or something like that. But this is for Fort Max.
And that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, it came super fast and really nice quality, and just so I ordered the sword too, but anyway, really super happy with that. $16.
Okay, I was gonna say, put you on the spot. 16 isn't bad at all for something that big. The shit
shipped from the States, so I thought that was cool.
Nice.
Anyway, and then I got then a bunch of these shelves which I was putting together earlier.
Oh yeah, the Temu shelves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to do these just to
But he got them from Amazon, so I'm interested.
Yeah, no, I've seen them on Amazon too.
Charge on Amazon.
Oh yeah, share the link for those. I usually just go to the store and get spice racks. Like,
$26 for a 3-pack. I don't know,
3-pack.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And
so anyway,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, sweet Bo Peep. All right, let's get on getting on. All right, one of my Target things that this was on the Jomo, but then I got it on discount. So the skeleton one, I'm still really mad. I missed their boxed release of him where he's lying on the ocean floor with the fucking Hydra. The hydrogen, or what is it? Oxygen eliminating bomb. Longbow, I didn't even know I ordered these with my Kickstarter, but they did their first shipment of product that they've gotten in, and these are just the battle stands for them.
The battle stands? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, I love battle stands.
I got
bags of them here for like, I paid $20 for like 50 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I think this was $10 for
Ian's display accessories on eBay, baby. Ian's display accessories.
That's where I go get my shit from.
And did I talk about this last time? The zombie. The Disney. Yeah, I got them in a nice little protective case. I found my protective cases, but here we want to. I don't have to show them through the package because I ordered 2 because I wanted one in the package. So there's his.
Aren't they resealable?
Side. No, not these.
That's just Joy Factory figures, the ones you put together.
So that's that's like their Halloween product for the Disney store, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So I couldn't pass up on a zombie there.
Cool.
You could have, but
but you didn't. You could have, but you didn't.
I chose not to. This was DCBS, so this was greatly reduced. I couldn't get it. I couldn't do the whole 6-pack or there's 3 2-packs of the Haunt, but these were my favorite. The Ghost was my favorite character, and then he came with the zombie, so I'm like, okay, I'll do this 2-pack. DCBS, I think these were $15 for the 2-pack, so super reasonable instead of 25 or 30 at retail. This was something I wasn't going to get, but then the Target sale came along. This statue artwork is just something I connect with Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's right off the manuals.
Yeah, exactly. And they make a bronze statue that you can get at GameStop, and I'm like, that's just too big. So this is kind of like the perfect size for me, a little toy version of him.
Looks great in the case.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. Finding those cases, I'm like, oh, I'm in love. I cased up a lot of my fucking carded figures.
Yeah, I love a good clamshell.
Yeah,
me too.
The Godzilla one. The reason why it's not, and also my pinball Godzilla, is they make them like a fucking half an inch on each side too big for standard 6x9 cases.
Oh, I guarantee you that means Super 7's going to be releasing their own.
Solo World.
Did you guys notice that our cards are a little longer? Well, we made these.
Yeah, the other reactions are fine, but maybe they made it because Godzilla's are bigger or something.
That might be a weight thing. Like it has to be a little bigger to hold the bubble on.
Dr. Wu, I got my Evil King, I think is what they call it, or Menace King. Yeah.
I haven't
looks like Megatron.
Where did you order from?
Shozi.
Oh, that's
okay. Yeah.
So ships automatically. That's what I love about Shozi, because I get a shipping notice, but I'm like, it's coming from China. Who knows when that'll get here? And then I get a nice black plastic wrapped box. And I'm like, Shozi!
Protective corners and shit. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on this fucking thing, like it's put into it. It's like double box. It's got plastic corners taped all around it. I love it.
Love Shozi.
Let's see. Been hunting this on eBay for 6 months. Showed up with shipping, tax, everything included, $73.
And that's not a knockoff.
It's not the knockoff, because it's got the double taped that they do when they import them, and that's what I was looking for. I looked through all this other guy's listings, and it was all a bunch of regular Transformers stuff, not Takasa Tony.
That's a good sign.
So I feel good that it's an authentic. She's gonna get opened and thrown in with my Nightbird collection anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was excited. Like I say, that patience pays off finally.
Yep.
This was kind of fun. This is DCBS too. That's what makes DCBS, or just flipping through previews. Maybe you don't use DCBS, but you have a comic shop you like to frequent. Flipping through previews, like I would have never known this existed. The Stegosaurus has a skeleton Stegosaurus inside, and then you put the fucking outer skin on it. I'm like, oh my god! And with their discount, like $16 for this.
Oh, right on.
I mean, it's just a snap model. It's not that big of a deal, but you'd pay $30 for that in a hobby store anytime,
if not more.
Yeah. This was funny. I think this is my first DNA model kit, and it's the upgrade to the animated Optimus Prime to add the trailers.
Yeah, see,
add the
you're
trailer.
getting all this shit that I have pre-ordered, but mine is like has not come in at all. Just sitting there.
Dude, Josie, they're right there. Yep. They far East Coast. What's funny is I was like, okay, I'll get this pre-ordered, and when it comes in, I'll get or when it ships, I'll get serious about finding the bot, and I haven't found the actual transformer to go with them. Granted, I've been going to Targets for the last 3 weeks because of their sales, but I need to hit up some Walmarts because that's primarily where I've seen that animated Optimus Prime that goes with. And just like my Return of the Jedi ATST, even better. My fucking Empire AT-AT throwback NPC model with it says even on there
original packaging artwork,
featuring original package artwork from the first release.
Just take that sticker off and put it right over the Disney part.
I know. I'm like, oh, it is. It's a sticker on the plastic, and the Disney's on the fucking thing.
Model in gray.
Just print yourself like a vintage Toys R Us sticker.
Price tag snap on there.
But like I say, I have this model, obviously not the original, but it's been remade a few times, so I won't be opening this. It is completely for packaging.
That is cool.
It's not cool that I'm buying things just for packaging, but
like buying a brick with a picture on it.
It is a cool piece to own, And then this motherfucker came in. This isn't a toy, but it makes me just as happy, dude. The original Real American Hero omnibus Look at how
that's
thick
thick.
that
Yeah.
But what I love about this is it must be like old school, like newspaper style comic print. This thing probably weighs 3 pounds.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Like, yeah, you
Wow.
expect this to be like some big,
Like
heavy.
the Masters one with all the mini comics is like a fucking 20-pound fucking
Oh.
book.
Here,
That's
and
1 to 50.
I'm not
That's issues
keeping
1 to
this.
50.
I'm not keeping this in package, so I think I didn't open it just to open it here. So let me see. Yeah, so it's like that old school, like newsprint
So it weighs
comic
nothing.
feeling. Yeah,
Right.
dude. But
Cool.
the colors are amazing on it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something like all these omnibuses I've never read because you can't carry this around in a backpack. Like when we go camping or go on a trip, I take a backpack, it gets a toy, and it gets a fucking comic book or a trade paperback.
Yeah.
dude,
for me
you're
to
bringing
read.
a suitcase, man. You're bringing
Yeah,
a suitcase for that thing.
yeah. But this is, like I say, it is so. Oh, here. Just because we can and it's fun, let's weigh it.
Of course,
Sweet.
it's got a scale. Of course, it's got a scale.
I don't know what he uses that scale for.
It's not my hanging scale.
I was picturing the hanging scale.
3 pounds even.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
For
wow.
something this big. So
Yeah.
it's really nice. I am super glad I didn't buy into the Kickstarter and buy all 5 volume or all 4 volumes with
Dude, I did.
everything
man.
at it. Did you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I can make it.
and that's amazing for a collector piece, but that's
Yeah.
exactly why I didn't want to.
Yeah.
DCBS, so their volumes were $75 a piece, and again, with how good it did, now they're all adorned with hardcover and gloss and all that.
Yeah.
But even Amazon, I think, was like $58 or $68 from DCBS, $38.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah, for the first
Sure.
1 through 50 of the original Real American Hero.
While we're on this subject, I just want to tell you, man, I followed that link that you sent me and I got these Blu-rays
Oh
of the
yeah,
great creator interviews. And they
Yeah.
also do that hardcover for that set is $100 right now.
Yeah, it's $50 off if you want.
Yeah.
Again, now that book weighs 29 pounds or something.
Shitload. Yeah, it is.
That book
Oh my
is fucking
god, dude.
ridiculous. But yeah, if the 3D Joes, that their big, huge Kickstarter
Artwork.
book they did is
Yeah.
$50 off right now. So
It's great. It's a fantastic book.
all right, and that was it.
That was it.
I'm pretty proud of
That was it.
I'm not supposed to be buying anything. Well, like I say, Target sale, DCBS, Shozy. I have no control over when they get stuff and stuff.
Yes, you do. You just cancel your shit.
But I have some of the stuff I bought from Entertainment Earth on that big sale is shipping, and I have a 21 item fucking pile of loot I'll have before the next show. So the next show will be a little.
That's going to be a bill because you're going to have to pay sales tax on all 21.
Yeah, but because it's all Origins for the most part and sales stuff, like my tax was $35.
Okay.
And they still have my old credit card number, the one that got reported stolen. I've been able to add things to my pile of loot. I've been able to buy things in stock that go into my pile of loot. And I was even able to pay for my taxes with this card that's reported stolen. So I don't know how that's working.
Man, that's such a hassle, dude. I had that happen too, man. I've just had email after email about declined stuff, and it's so
when I lost my first Chase card, like all my automatic deposits, and I think Big Spare Toy Store was one of them, still worked because they had the original. Like they're like, we're replacing the card, but anything you have set up for automatic deposits, you'll be fine. So it might be like that situation.
And that's weird because that's how my debit card was, but that's weird that it's a credit card.
Yeah, because mine was a debit card. So,
and granted, I've been using that fucking Discover card number on BBTS for 8 years or something was the last time I lost it. So
Ooh, fancy Discover.
ooh, yeah, dude. Oh,
Platinum.
let me show you what I got from Discover.
He's gonna just roll out. Look at this. For only 8.9% APR.
I get more compliments on this fucking credit card than probably anything else. But
Whoa, that's
that's
Yeah, dude,
Got
that's
one of those
sick.
stickers. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I can
sick.
hear that. I can hear that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's not a sticker. It's a Discover.
Oh, it's a card.
I'm like,
Okay, because
maybe
I
not
see on
show my
TikTok.
back of my card.
Yeah.
Sure.
But no, it's dude, like 10 years ago, or what I just say, 8 years ago, something like that. My card wasn't even up for expiration, and they're like, we just came out with a design that we thought you would really like, so we sent you a card. Activate it if you want, or destroy it and keep your old card. And I'm like, that is the weirdest thing a credit card company's ever done in my life.
Yeah.
And I pulled out the card. I'm like, holy shit, this is the best fucking credit card ever. And so I've had that design now for fucking almost a decade.
That is really cool, man.
They have a mixtape one too. You can get it that it's a little fucking tape that says mixtape on it. But all right, before we get on to grab bag, Brinkalizer says congrats on that masked shark pickup, Cliff. Happy for you, dude.
Thank you very much, Brink.
That was price point on that. What did we pay? Third party company.
I have to check because I got it at Power. I got the PowerCon exclusive.
You got when they first announced it.
Yeah, because they had it. Geek Dad Life did a booth tour, and Ace let him shoot the QR code. So I scanned the QR code, so I didn't have to pay shipping because the pre-order, the PowerCon exclusive, was free shipping.
Oh, interesting.
So let me check. Hold on, I'll have to go on because I paid for this thing a long time ago. Whenever PowerCon was. Ramen toy. Hold on, just bear with me. I'm just logging in real quick. Logging in.
Well, we'll do this real quick. Yeah. Brinkalizer says, question for Slick. With promotion, will promotions like the one currently at Entertainment Earth allow you to go after stuff on the JOMO list? Or do you still need to wait to pick those things up maybe for even better price? So yeah, my thing with that is because I want retro and origins like mint, because they're never going to come off their cards, that allows me to do it, or that's what I rationalized with myself, allowed me to do it. Anything that I would open or be in a regular box or something like that, I don't care. And that needs, my goal is to get everything 25% off or more. And that's, like I say, I spent $1,500 in October, but I also saved $800 in October. So I bought $2,300 worth of toys for $1,500, and that includes an aftermarket, a secondary market Nemesis, since she sold out everywhere, that I paid full price for. So even with a full price Nemesis, I still saved almost 30% on all of my toy purchases in October. So,
all right. So on August 12th, 2023, I paid $145.
No, that's not bad. Okay, and free shipping.
With free shipping. And
what was the Thunderhawk?
Let me. Yeah, I can
no,
check there.
You don't need to.
Well, I'm in my pre-orders.
Okay,
it was slightly, just like
Makina,
a little bit less.
Makina was $117.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that shows me how much I paid for shipping, because the shipping bill came separate.
Yeah, exactly.
So I paid $117 on August 30th, 2022 for the.
Oh,
and then let me see. I want to see what the shark goes for now if you buy it.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Can you even still buy it? I thought that might be like, you didn't pre-order, you're fucked.
Scalper it, man.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, secondary market always, but
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be on the site any. Oh, it's $178 without shipping now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to get in on the ramen stuff, get on the early pre-orders.
Yeah.
And it takes like a little bit over a year to get it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I knew I was getting this. The Geek Dad Life showed the QR code. I literally paused the YouTube video, scanned it, and bought it before the video was even over. Because I knew there was no doubt I was getting this.
Yeah,
shot.
exactly.
I mean, there couldn't be a more slam dunk. Like there was no question. I was going to pay whatever it was.
We got
2023. I was spending money like crazy.
Yeah.
Latin Legion's action figure podcast in the house. What's up? What's up? Breakalizer says I've had Discover for like 30 years. They didn't send me no fancy card. Yeah, me too, dude. It was my first credit card when I was 19 years old. I've had Discover for 30 years as well.
But Brink, and no shade on our good boy Slick. I'm sure that Slick's credit history is a little more chaotic than yours, my friend. They're like, we gotta keep this guy.
Yeah, I've run and good thanks to fucking home equity. Yeah, I've run up $15,000 credit card bills and then paid them off in one shot. So
is Discover like Amex? Do you have to pay the full amount every month? Like, no, I know Amex.
No, it's just a regular credit card. What I love about Discover is they double your warranties on whatever you buy. So if you get a 30-day manufacturer warranty, it's a 60-day with Discover. If you get a year warranty on a TV, it's 2 years with Discover.
Is that concurrent or consecutive? So like, does your 30-day run out and then you get 60 more, or is it 30 runs out and you get another 30?
You get another 30. So yeah, once your regular year warranty is up, you get one more year through Discover. They have a 90-day. And it's been a while since I've had to use this. I used it on my 2 packages that went missing over the history of my life. Is they used to have a lost, stolen, or broken policy where they replace things within 90 days.
Oh, wow.
But that one sounds a little bit too good to be true in this day and age. But yeah, they replaced lost packaging where the people showed it got delivered, so they were hands off, like, nope, we delivered it to you, but it must have gotten stolen off my porch, and fucking Discover fucking reimbursed me. So
that's awesome, man.
All right, let's get into some fucking grab bag and then get the fudge out of here. First up, Skeleton Crew trailer. All right, this got me. I was a big poo-pooer. I'm like, I don't need Star Wars Goonies, but this was a pretty good trailer. I'm gonna give it a shot, and then probably like everything else, just fall in love with it. But watching this, it reminded me of Cliff and Badass. Both of you are usually like, you want things in the Star Wars universe, but without stormtroopers and Jedis and shit like that. And that's what it looked like. Like you barely even see alien races besides, of course, the little kid that's like a Max Rebo or something. I don't know what he is, but you hardly see reuse of races and definitely no stormtroopers. Looks like there might be a couple laser sword moments in it, but yeah, it looked pretty good. Again, can't play your trailers or we'll get dinged, but if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give it a shot, but definitely no toys. I don't need any little kid toys. So did anybody else see the trailer? Change your mind, reinforce your feeling?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I got to get Disney Plus soon because I think we're doing
Andor season 2's coming.
Well, definitely I'm getting it for Andor season 2, but I also think we're doing the Clone Wars commentary soon, so I have to get Disney Plus for that.
Oh yes, you do. I do have them. Ooh, that would be a rough thing to back up, though. I'm like, I do have them. I do have the DVD.
We should just go on Disney Plus, guys.
Okay, all right, yeah, we'll do free trials. Here we go.
So I'll check it out.
Hell yeah. And then this is kind of interesting. 3 Lego live action movies.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Spoiler, one of them is Ninjago.
Yeah, weird.
And granted, in the Lego movies, like what was it? Was it Lego 2 or was it the first Lego movie where they had live action parts of it?
That was the first one because Will Ferrell's in it.
Yeah. Okay. So it was the first one where it's like 3 minutes in the beginning and 5 minutes at the end, right? Or something like that.
And there's a new one with like Ferrell. Isn't there like a new Lego movie? With
Oh
Ferrell?
yeah. Oh, that's with Pharrell.
Okay, whatever. Ferrell. He's happy, I hear.
Yeah, it's an autobiography of him all in Lego. The entire movie, like it's his autobiography in Lego. So I haven't seen it yet. I thought about seeing it in the theater and I'm like, I can wait till it hits streaming. But yeah, that's an interesting concept. But I don't think there's any live action in it. So yeah, just kind of interesting if you're a Lego fan there. And then lastly, TF1 concept art. So if you're a TF1 fan like I am, we get some 3D render turnaround, some of the city and that kind of stuff. Looks like Sentinel stuff. So there's on the surface of Cybertron.
So is this from like the digital release, the special features that came along with that? Is that
I don't know where these came from. Let's
God, I hate when they release it so early and it's like, I already pre-ordered the steel book. What am I supposed to say? Am I gonna double dip on this? Like I want to watch it again on my TV. But I'm like, I gotta wait till December 17th. I'm not
not if you use other means of acquiring things. But yeah, it doesn't say if it's from anything. It just says it's concept art. So that's what pretty much we saw. It looks like the concept art has more organics in it, has more trees and plants. There's the
I don't watch Transformers for the trees and plants.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, all right, that's it. Well, I thought it was going to be a short show. The show notes sure made it look like it's going to be a short show, but we had all those. We had the big cons. We had 2 different Pulse cons. We had third-party cons. All kinds of cons up in this bitch. So all right, anybody got anything else?
Vote on Tuesday.
Yes, vote. I don't care how you vote, just vote.
I voted weeks ago.
Yeah,
mail-in ballot.
We've had our ballots for like 3 weeks and now we're gonna fucking be like a fucking test tomorrow night. Like, oh my god, because we have like 17 different ballot measures.
Yeah.
So
there were a shit ton on mine too. I was like, I don't care about any of these.
If you don't vote for those, they just won't count your vote. Basically.
No, I know, but we tried to do our due diligence, and there's, this fucking Colorado is so blue that if fucking ballot measures can get on here, not saying I vote red or blue, we just try to give them their fucking day in court. Essentially, right?
If you do vote for a ballot measure, definitely research it because it's very misleading.
Oh no, I know. No, we don't. We read the handbook, which is like this thick this time, and then we have a few organizations that post things on how, like PTA. I consult the national PTA website because they'll give you some insight on educational ballot measures in your area, that kind of shit. So, but yes, thank you, Cliff. Vote. And if you don't vote, don't fucking bitch. And if you do vote, don't fucking bitch.
And if you don't vote, move to a different country.
Yeah.
I don't care who you vote for, just vote. I do care, but I don't care.
And then let's not talk about it afterwards. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Can we just
What's
stop
done
fucking
is
talking
done.
about it? Yeah, exactly. It'll either be 4 years you love, or 4 years you hate, or 4 years you're indifferent to, whatever.
There you go.
Fuck it.
There was an amazing sketch on SNL last night.
Yeah.
They
I
brought
haven't
back my
seen
favorite
it,
game
but-
show, What's That Name? And it's hilarious. Bill Hader used to host it, so when it came back on, I was super excited because I thought Bill Hader was going to be on
What's
it.
gonna come on?
But they got one of the new guys, like I think his name's like Michael Longbottom, and he played it perfectly. So
Nice.
yeah.
What's
I
That
need
Name
to-
is hilarious.
I need to find that on a streaming service that I legally subscribe to.
All of them are on YouTube on the SNL page.
Are they? Well, but you have to watch them in the clips, right? They're just the sketch. I like the feeling of a TV show. Opening sketch, monologue, sketches, musical artist. Because the musical artists on there?
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
It's Chapel Roan.
I don't know who that is.
Let me tell you something about Chapel Roan, and then we can leave. Like a couple weeks ago, like on Monday, I had no idea. I never heard of Chapel Roan. On Tuesday, all my TikTok For You page was Chapel Roan. And she's like a glam rocker. She's kind of like very reminiscent of like Cyndi Lauper.
Lita Ford?
No,
Are
no,
we talking
like
rocker or pop?
pop.
Okay.
Like she's like I said, she kind of has a Cyndi Lauper vibe.
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh my God, so Tuesday, I'm like, oh, this stuff is pretty catchy. Good for her. And then like the next 2 days, it was all Chapel Roan. And then by Thursday, the internet wanted to cancel Chapel Roan. And I was like, I just learned who this woman was.
What she wanted to get canceled for?
Because she refused to endorse Kamala Harris, and everyone fucking had a blood ache about it. And I'm like,
oh my
God, who cares?
People. Yeah. People. Dude, the people, like I saw people posting, like, here's how to cancel your Washington Post because they didn't fucking endorse the candidate. And granted, I understand the history of it. They've endorsed candidates throughout history, blah, 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 and all this. But, Bezos supposedly doesn't want his space contracts canceled by NASA. So, but anyways. Well,
but yeah, she's pretty good. You should watch both of her musical numbers. They're good.
Yeah, it's the only new music we get exposed to besides what
TikTok.
My daughter plays on TikTok for 30 seconds at a time or whatever. So yeah, we try to listen to it. Miss McFavorite's not that accommodating. She'll give it about 30 seconds and she's like, no, she's not dressed. Let's turn this off.
Oh, you don't have that problem with Chapel Roan. She wears like fucking elegant like gowns and like crazy.
Oh,
she looks like the pop singer in Fifth Element.
I love the pop singer. Yeah, I love the
diva?
pop singer and fucking Fifth Element.
I love everything about Fifth Element. Fifth Element's a goddamn masterpiece.
All right, god damn it. All right, we're just
cool. Yeah, we're just bullshitting. This should be the after show.
Okay. Let me do this because I always forget. Thank you, Evil King, for joining us and for sending in a voicemail. We appreciate that. I now know how to make them part of the show very easily. So more people, please send in voicemails. Just whatever's on your mind. Like fucking loyal subjects mask, right, Cliff? Something like that. Cowabunga Dude, Brinkalizer, Absolute Collecting. Oh, there's a comment from me in there. Let's see. KJ Smith was here. More Evil King, more Cowabunga Dude, more Brinkalizer, and then Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast. Yeah, thank you for fucking being with us. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Really? So. Do we really? Do we really?
Are you sure? I'm sure. All right. We will see you sooner rather than later.
Well, later rather than sooner.
Yesterday than tomorrow.
Peace, vatos.